Alrighty, folks, we are live. Reverb, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're here because I may have to lean on you to figure out what we're supposed to do in this epilogue. But before we get into all of that, first things first, your body needs some water. So I hope you've got some water near you. And if you've got some water near you, great. The next step is to drink it. But if you don't have water near you, go and get that first. And now I'm going to drink my water. You drink your water. It'll be a fun time that we do together. Boom, we did it. Now both of us are going to be around just a little bit longer. Oh no. I'm going to auto mod is what I'm going to do. All right. So we're hanging out here with Kevin Tense, our guy. Lol, Pokemon, Avatar, Kevin Tense. Also, if you've got another beverage nearby, please make sure that you're enjoying that too. I wrap my whole hand around the can so that as little as possible of that is showing. All right. Wait. There's a little thing there. I have a little story guy. A chat with Miss Breyer. Oh, I got to go to classroom 1-4. Okay. Are my Pokemon? Yes, all of my Pokemon are healed up. If you are wondering about how I did on the online tournament that I wanted to enroll in, I didn't. I forgot. I remember on, I think it was last Wednesday, I said, please help me remember. Still forgot. Go to 3-2 first? Okay, we're going to 3-2. Yo, wait, what's it? Yo, wait. They have a really fancy, like, smart... I haven't paid attention to any of the technology in these rooms. Like, super fancy smart display, old-ass clock. Like, can we focus on the clock there for a moment? Because it is old. That is an old clock. New smart display, old clock. But that is, like... the quintessential classroom clock, except it should be like a little bit skinnier, right? Like a lower profile. That one looks like it's got some meat to it. We don't want it. We don't want any state provided resources to have meat over in the Unova region. Okay, what do you want? Do kids just leave their bags in here? Y'all are wild. This is Unova. Kevin Tutz. That's me. You have my thanks for all you have done to help the league club and to help Kiernan. Once you became champion, Kiernan withdrew himself entirely from our ranking system. Though I consider this somewhat sad, it is not as if he and I can no longer meet. More than anything, I'm glad he seems to be acting like his former self once more. Well, that's good. Indeed, why does everyone clap like this? I think it's throughout all of the Pokemon, like everybody everywhere claps like this, right? This isn't Unova specific. Everyone is just the worst clap ever animated. Indeed, I have been swept up in joy to such an extent that I have prepared a tremendous amount of the flight-enabling supplement used in my trial. Let's go! Please feed your Aegius an appropriate portion of it whenever you wish to fly. Bezos hates you. Ads, but also your... Wait, you just got ads? The ads should have already done Ben Played. We should have done Ben Played them ads. Yes. Let's go. Chomp, chomp, snarf, chomp. What? You want to fly right now? Please slow down. The supplement was never meant to be eaten in such large... Koraidon will be able to fly now. Perfect. Koraidon just hears something that is available for it to eat and just pops out. We back? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I made a lot of statements that were pretty much a scathing indictment. Yeah, he ate them all. that were a scathing indictment of the education system in Unova and also the security and respect of people's belongings in Unova. But given the fact that I live as close to Unova, like the Unova region IRL as one can, I'd say it's pretty accurate. Amherst doesn't know what to do. It would seem your Aegis has powered up somehow. Well, it's Koraidon. From the looks of it, I would guess that it has gained the power to fly whenever you wish it to. I don't know, bro. People live in New York. Yeah, but it's... So, what wasn't it like the main city was based on New York, or was it the entire region? Because like the main city gives me big New York vibes, but like, I mean, unless you're talking about New York State itself, which is okay. But then in that case, I want a Midwest region, right? Like I want a Midwest region, analog region. Everyone is super polite to your face, but then as soon as you ask them to do anything, absolutely not. Midwest. It's the state? Okay. I suppose this is an acceptable outcome. As it happens, there's a super hard course for my flying time trial. Let's go! You may attempt upon clearing a hard course. Feel free to do so when you're ready. Okay, is that a thing that we have to do? Koraidon can now freely fly through the air if you press the left stick. If I press the left stick while gliding, okay. Koraidon will keep moving forward automatically while it's flying. While it's flying, if you press the left stick again, it will go back to gliding. Okay. Kevin Tense, you're a good trainer. Try again. Yeah. Hey, you're a really good trainer. Oh, so do you think that I could have that badge? Absolutely not. Well, yeah, later that day, Kevin Tense couldn't even train a Charizard. Right. It's right along there. Yeah, I consider you a friend. Cool. I need help with this one thing. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Time for me to go. So long then. Oh yes, all conversations would last way too long too, until someone abruptly slapped their knees and went, well. Man, that was a hard slap. I got some meat under them hands. All right, do we go to the League Club room? Wait, so, Cyrano wants to meet me. Gym badges take an hour to get because of the Midwestern goodbye. Yeah. Okay. That's actually the main puzzle. Yeah, every gym's trial is just finish this conversation. Okay, wait, hang on. See, so the thing of it is, for me, when I try to get an accent going, I need like a jump off phrase, right? Like when I do my Unova accent, my Unovan accent, it's hey, I'm walking here, right? And then from there I just take the vowel sound, because accents are mostly vowels, right? Sure, there's something to be said about the cadence or the or like the some of the consonants and the way that they sound, but for the most part, if you think about it, the vowels dictate an accent. And so I don't really have like a Creole phrase that I can immediately draw to mind that is like Creole, right? That's like New Orleans, Orleansine, I don't know what the word of like what's the word for something or someone of New Orleans? What is New Orleansine? New Orleansian? New Orleansian? Bro, I stun-locked myself. What is going on? Anyway, I don't have a saying like that, so it's hard for me to like pull out the Cyrano accent. There you are, Kevin Tits. Just the person I was looking for. Ooh, that's not too bad. I heard the news. You're the new BB League champion. Am I right? I'll admit it. I'm blown away. Inviting you to this academy was the best decision I've made recently. Was the best decision I've made recently? Nah, dude, it was the best decision hands down. So, now that you've had some time to get comfortable here, How do you find Blueberry Academy? Are you having fun? I love it here. Yeah. Forget Paldea. Paldea's old news. Good, good. Just what I wanted to hear. Anyway, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you, Kevin Tans. You see, the whole academy has become so much more lively and energetic since you came here. And that got me thinking. Maybe we should have even more people come visit from Paldea. Have even more people... Oh, wait. Have them come as special coaches or something. Have I tried the gumbo or Popeye's Cajun chicken? Cajun Kitchen? Bro, I love Popeyes. I also am a big fan of gumbo. I didn't think that I would be. Gumbo and jambalaya, both. There's actually a Creole restaurant maybe like 10 minutes from me. I would go there more often, but they're a little pricey and they've got really weird hours. Like 3 days of the week, they're just not open. And so because they're only open like 4 days a week, they're usually pretty busy when they are open. But there's a Creole restaurant near me that I'm big fan. Big fan. You know a lot of people, right? You've got lots of friends and everything. I mean, like teachers from your school, gym leaders, that sort of thing. We're bringing Larry. Oh, and any strong friends of yours are also welcome here. Or are you talking about money laundering kitchen? Spoken like a true champion. I knew you were the right person to ask. Let's go. I actually think that I kind of finally, with the last few sentences that Cyrano will ever speak, I kind of nailed it. You can use the clubroom computer to contact anyone you want to invite. Oh, but it'll cost BP. We'll need to pay for the trip and such. Here's some to get you started. We're killing it. Even Bobby Boucher, the water boy. You received 200 BP from Director Cyrano. I think I'll arrange for the special coaches to stay in this club room when they're not teaching. You should have a chat with them while they're here. Now then, I'll leave it to you. Enjoy. Yeah, I think I actually slayed, I believe is the word. I ate there. I ate that up. Using the PC in the league club room, you can invite your friends and acquaintances from the Paldea region to visit Blueberry Academy as special coaches who you can talk to and battle with. You can have a max of 2 visitors over at a time. 2? Well, I'm just going to steal that BP that he gave me, so that's cool. I'm serving mother. Oh my god. It's giving mother. Yeah, man, speaking the number of restaurants that I have seen that like I want to try and then never get around to because they end up closing, I'm immediately like, that place was laundering money, wasn't it? Like that was a front. That was a front for something, and it is either that the owner is indicted or it no longer serves the purpose that was needed. Not well. Hey, Kevin Tents, glad to see you. Let's go. You feeling rested and recovered after our big adventure down in the Underdepths? Nope. Very tired. Really? I thought you'd be all chipper by now. Youth is on your side after all. But on to why I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. Did you include all of the times where you unnecessarily endangered children? I obtained Gita's permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry. I made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved. I ensured that I skipped the parts that I could be found criminally or civilly liable for. So voila, a proof copy of the book, freshly delivered from my publisher, just for you. You have a publisher? Bro, what? What? How do you get a publisher? You put the copy of Briar's book in your bag's key items pocket. A proof copy of the exploration notes covering the Area Zero Underdepths. It's filled with long paragraphs describing what happened along with Briar's thoughts. I need to know what she skipped. I behaved recklessly in the underdepths. Yeah. Yeah, you did, lady. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. Died. You just would have died. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's sufficient as an apology. It's not. Ah, but there was something else I needed to check with you. Would you mind showing me your tarot orb, Kevitet? Yeah, you can't profit off crime. That's true. I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kiernan's and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terapagos. Kiernan and Carmine say that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokemon without charging the Terra Orbs. Oh, that's cool. A copy? I need copy. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, were you endangered by a teacher in the Underdepths of Area Zero? You may be entitled to compensation. Has that ever happened to you? Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you related to those deepest depths. You know the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium? Yes. Well, until now, I'd been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. Wait. That's so far. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon on our academy grounds. But the other day, I tried adding crystals I collected from the underdepths to that mix, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result? Pokemon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium, and they have the stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever. Briar is so reckless. Yeah, I don't ever use my Terra Orb, so I don't know what the point is. Honestly, maybe one of the reasons why I don't use it is because I have to recharge it every time I use it. Right? Like I was using it for the BBQs, and then I got into a battle with a Pokemon, had to terrestrialize to defeat it. And then I went through and I did a bunch of other BBQs, and it was like, defeat a Pokemon by terrestrializing. And I was like, I know how to do this one. Got in. Terrestrialization was not an option because my orb wasn't charged. So that's what we had to deal with there. You use it all the time. Yeah. If I were in raids more, yes. I try to always use it in raids if my Pokemon typing calls for it. Now what I've been doing is I've been trying to get into more raids that have the Pokemon that have the Terra type that I'm trying to farm. Right now, currently what I'd like to do is try to get it up to 50 Fairy Terra type Terra shards, because I don't have any powerful Fairy Terra types. And like my Flutter Mane is Ghost, my Gardevoir is Psychic, so I need a Fairy type in the instance that I run up against like a Dragon Terra raid. I'd like to be able to have a stronger Fairy Terra to counter that. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomena is shining brighter than it. Yeah, you don't do research, lady. You are doing reckless experiments. Like we consider like children setting shit on fire with a magnifying glass and the sun as an experiment for them, because they don't have the cognition available to consider like hypothesis, observation, conclusion, and like all of the other aspects of the scientific method, right? Like they're not thinking cause and effect, stimulus consequence, right? They're thinking like, what will happen if I do this? We're not even necessarily creating a thought in terms of a hypothesis of this, like exposing this paper to sunlight modified by this reflecting glass could yield some sort of unexpected property, fire, right? They're not thinking like that. They're thinking like, shiny, shinier, oh, bright, shiny, now smoke. I mean, not all kids are thinking in broken English, but you understand. Can it be your research project if you do none of the research? Wait, the static spawn Azumarill is fairy? Oh. bro. Yeah, well, right, but that like, but what I also want is I just want the Terra shards. So like I go to Terra I go to Terra raids that are fairy type, try to beat those Pokemon, and then from there I can get the Terra shards that I need because I like sure I could build up another Azumarill or Azumarill, but either way I have to then go and like build up that Azumarill. I need to do other raids to get the juice necessary to pump into this Azumarill. So that's what I was thinking is like. Also, thank you for keeping with me as I bounce from one topic to the other. But that's what I'm thinking is like I have to do these raids no matter what. The only thing that like does help to some extent is knowing that the Azumarill is a static spawn may be good because sometimes those Pokemon that I'm facing at like 4 and 5 star that are fairy type all have like Spore or Yawn or Hypnosis, and like putting a status move like Sleep on a Terra raid Pokemon is actual garbage. It's just like don't do that. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. I was just ranting about how much I'm frustrated by Terra type uh, Terra type raids that have Pokemon with status moves, particularly that relate to sleep. Just announced Silver Surfer with boobs in the Fantastic Four movie. Oh, that's cool. Julia Garner. Pedro Pascal casting was bad enough. You don't blame the actress for getting the bag. It's like they're trying to do worse than Fantastic. What do you mean? Wait? Why shouldn't she be a Silver Surfer? New IP is what people want. Yeah. No. No. Shalabal didn't Shala wasn't Shalabal also the Silver Surfer for a period? But they're doing Galactus, and we know what Silver Surfer and that's yeah. But like, so they've said I think they've said that this is that their like MCU universe was named 616 by the 838 universe, if I remember correctly. But Shalabal is close. Shalabal has received part of the power cosmic in the past, right? And she was the she was Norin Rad's lover when Galactus came to their planet. So instead of Norin Rad volunteering for Galactus, it would be Shalabal. That's not they're like the ability for them to so easily switch that with it being a non-issue is like easy. Easy. Isn't Batman Will Hunting's friend? I think Batman is Will Hunting's friend. Yeah. I don't see them as killing the brand though. Like, there have been so many female heroes in the MCU, or not the MCU, I'm sorry, in the Marvel universe, that have taken up the mantle of characters that were originally created to be men, that it's not different if you're familiar with the Marvel universe, right? You want women that make sense in the MCU, not forced women. But like, people didn't like, people threw a fit about Captain Marvel, right? They threw a fit about Captain Marvel. They threw a fit about Miss Marvel. They threw a fit about Echo. It doesn't sound like people want. They threw a fit about She-Hulk. It sound like people actually want women that make sense in the MCU, even when they were established IPs, right? It stops sounding like people want women that make sense in established IPs in the MCU. And it starts to sound like they don't want women to be the title characters in the MCU. And if you don't want women as a title character, well then hey, now you've got, hey Pyro, what's up? Welcome in. We're playing Pokemon. I would be playing some Warzone today, but I promised everyone that I would finish out the DLC of Pokemon. And then we got off topic because we learned that there's a new casting for the Fantastic Four movie. Yeah, because they're bad. Yeah. So like, I mean, the issue is, I think one of the issues, single female lawyer is tough to sell. I was into it for a number of reasons. You can pretty much like all of those three words individually. I was into it for. Uh, People bagged the Black Widow movie into existence. Yeah, but then that didn't. I don't think that Black Widow was that great of a release though, right? Venom doesn't sound like a hit because what was it? Ant-Man 3, I think, had made 465 million on like a 250 million budget, but because of all of the additional costs above and beyond, like marketing and box office costs and things like that, they ended up not making a profit or like a very, very small profit. If Black Widow wasn't a hit, they wouldn't have given Scarlett Johansson 65 million. What do you mean? But like, let's see. I'm struggling to see the 65 million here that you mentioned. She fought with Black Widow with Disney over the Black Widow profits. Yeah, but she fought with them over the Black Widow profits because that was based on a question as it relates to the the release method and stuff. Because her contract allowed for things like her contract allowed for things like box office profits to be considered, and when Disney didn't, estimated 40 to 50 million due to the lawsuit. Right, but Disney didn't release it in theaters. They released it on Disney Plus, right? So that like and that's due to a lawsuit, which is it's not necessarily there's no finding of merits. Disney paid her to go away. Like that's a lawsuit. A lawsuit settlement is paying someone to stop suing you. It's not necessarily a foundation like an amount based on the merits of the case. Black Widow made a you can't, but we don't know that because it wasn't released in theaters, right? Reverb, I think she did. I think that was the whole thing. Like that's why Scarlett Johansson sued Disney in the first place was because there was because in the US like it didn't get released in theaters like at all, and she sued because they released it on Disney Plus. It was released in cinemas. Okay, it was released in Florida. Nowhere nowhere else. All right. It did I see it in theaters? I don't. Are we sure that it was released in theaters? Wait, did it come out in 2021? Oh, okay. So it did release in cinemas, but it was also offered on Disney Plus streaming services while it was in cinemas. And so that's why she sued. Gross 218 million? That's not much. Gross 378 million in worldwide box office receipts. That's not good. That's like for Disney and MCU, that's not a good number. No, no, grossed. Gross, not netted. Grossed. But what I'm saying is like the idea that you can only so here's the thing. Sometimes you have to make a movie that needs to be made to tell a story, right? And sure, like there's it performed hot in its VOD. Sawa. I'm saying that none of the female centric titles have ever done as well as the male centered titles. And given the fact that comics are historically the pandemic probably did hurt Black Widow, but you said it yourself, it was released in cinemas everywhere. Uh, and I'm saying that the given that a large portion of the comic community is men, right? We end up with it's not like the women in general being put into the MCU should not be an issue. It just shouldn't. And people making it an issue is making it an issue, if that makes any sense. Like it should not be a problem. Oh no, they gender bent Silver Surfer who already has a foundation as having a gender bend option available right there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. My my poor heart. I don't know what you like. I don't know what you want from me. It's not a thing. Like it's not an issue. Oh no, Shuri was Black Panther for a little while. Yes, she was in the comics too. It's not an issue. So like trying to make it into an issue is the thing that makes it into an issue. And I just don't want to engage in that because I don't care enough to be worried about whether a woman is on screen or a man. If they are playing the part well, if they're doing well, I don't care. I will pay the money to see my superheroes do their formula superhero stuff. And I will continue to pay the money to see the She-Hulk because single female lawyer. I want to see single female lawyer the superhero. It's an issue as every MCU character is gender bent to women. No one cares if it's the odd one, but you're not pointing out all of the characters that aren't gender bent. Happy Hogan. Happy could have been a girl. Wasn't. Pete's best friend in Spider-Man. Could have been a girl. Wasn't. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Also, rather than gender bent characters that flop, but like, make popular movies of popular Marvel. Good ones like the Wonder Woman movie. I mean, literally, like, Captain Marvel wasn't a shit movie, though. Nightcrawler was a great movie. Didn't have anything to do with X-Men, though, which was awesome. I liked Captain Marvel. I don't think it was a shit movie. And I'll tell you this much. I really wanted Taskmaster to be a much better developed character because Taskmaster can be so much cooler. And I'll tell you, and to add to that, it had nothing to do with the gender bent. Also, people like women. X to doubt. X to doubt. I think there are a lot of people that say that they like women, that pretend like they're okay with women, but when women actually show up, they're not thrilled. Wonder Woman 1984, George Orwell is a bad movie, yeah. Resident Evil had 6 successful... 6? Underworld was good. Yeah. Yeah, Resident Evil had 6 successful movies with a female lead is a hot take. That is a hot take. Underworld, I can agree, yeah. What was that, Kate Beckinsale? She's great. Resident Evil maybe had one good movie. Maybe? Not the most recent one, dear heavens. I think it was. I think the very first one they did. Yeah, but you also have to look at critic acclaim, right? I think I stopped. Maybe I saw the second one because the first one was good, and then I stopped. It's like these are not good. Stellar type terrestrialization grants a boost to. I have to do this, but everyone is going to kill me if I don't get through this epilogue. This has a captive audience of easily dupable fans. Honestly, hey, listen. Honestly, it sounds like you don't prefer women doing action movies. Given because every time you drop in here, it's about woke this, woke that, MCU, women, 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 right? And so it sounds like you don't prefer women doing action movies. I do in the right roles, but apparently women are never cast. It doesn't matter who's cast in what role; it's never the right role for you, right? Hunger Games movies. What was uh I don't think the Ballad of Songbirds did very well. And that was the most recent one in November 17th. Before that, it was 2015 was the most recent Hunger Games movie. So 9 years. Nine years since you've seen a movie that you liked. Or Spirit Within, whatever the FF movie is called. Would have the same hate if they gender bent Katniss or Selene from Underworld. Love a solo Princess Leia movie or Padme movie. I actually would probably hate that because I think it'd be way too much political intrigue and a lot of condescension. I can almost promise you that. There would be a lot of just like a lot of condescension. Well, yeah, of course Natalie Portman was your favorite character in Star Wars in the prequels. It was either Natalie Portman or Ewan McGregor. There was no other option. Who did you like in the prequels? Watto? No. Oh, wait, do we have to go to the freaking lake? Anyway, after I use a move, no other moves of that same type will get the boost. Wait. Stellar boosts to moves, but only once per move type. In Terror Raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit. So I get same type attack bonus on whatever the first move. No, oh wait, no other moves of that same type. Okay. So I will get same type attack bonus on up to 4 moves. And in Terror Raid battles, no matter what, I will get same type attack bonus on all moves. Boosted, right? Am I reading that right? Sam Jackson or Natalie Portman, best part of the prequels. Well, yeah, and like Sam Jackson was only in the second and third movies, right? Weird superfan acting like I'm in his life with your YouTube content. It's weird. Oh, nice. It does sound weird. I like that. Wait, I get defense bonus. But it says after I use a move, no other moves of that same type will get the boost. Hey, Emma, welcome in. Oh, it's not the like 1.5. Is it 1.5 for stab or is it 1.25? I can't remember. Attack of the Clones was your favorite because of the big battle? Yeah, that's fair. Also, you got Yoda bouncing all around, right? We didn't see Yoda bounce around in the Phantom Menace. We had to wait for Attack of the Clones. Oh, and there's one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. Ammo out here making me stretch like I'm a real human or something. Like I got muscles that need to worry about moving and I can't just sit here and glue myself to the chair. You don't think so, but you might be mistaken. Yeah, I don't, because we only saw the battle, like the fight at the beginning, right? Which, honestly, if we could talk about the Phantom Menace for a moment. I think I've talked about the Phantom Menace before, but I like the movie, but, like, what are you doing? In the beginning, you show Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon do their little force run, so they go real fast. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a stretch. They go real fast, right? Force running. And so one would think, yeah, big stretch, Flynn season. And so one would think that when we get to the end, and there's another like force field door that separates Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, that Obi-Wan would just do a fast, like a little force run again, because foreshadowing. It's literally what foreshadowing is for. And he doesn't. He just goes. What are you doing, man? What is that? That's not helping Qui-Gon. This doesn't help Qui-Gon at all. Yesterday was leg day, and I clearly did not stretch enough post leg day because boy howdy, those hammies are sore. Oh, this is good though. This is good. Okay, cool. Floor shadowing is making floors darker. Some lawyer. Nice. All right, if you've got some water nearby, you should be drinking it. If anyone here has watched any of my like prepared YouTube videos, the number of times that I hearken back to a foreshadowing, like explainer when I really want to drive a point home, it's in almost every video. It's awful. It's funny, but it's awful because usually it's something bad. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. Okay. I'm about to pay a visit to my publisher. I cannot believe this. So I'll leave you to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terapagos. Till then, no lady, you're not going to see my Pokemon. You are the scariest person in the world doing willy-nilly, like, totally unscientific experiments. She was like, I just took some crystals and threw them on the other crystal because why not? Like, what are you doing? I'm drinking the water from Lake Kitakami. Yeah. Oh, heavens. All right. Anything else? There's nothing else to do here. Okay. You're gonna have to report some money to my bank account, Briar. Yeah. I'm gonna need some like Scarlett Johansson level compensation. Oh wait, I can go like this, right? Ha ha! I can fly! Ha ha! Fools! Yo, wait, is that a stellar type over there? Ammo, I gained the ability to fly and now I am untouchable. Except by flying Pokemon. I'm done with the game outside of going... Okay, so I have to go to the lake? That's just a regular old thing. Wait, I didn't unlock the epilogue? Oh, ass. Boy, howdy, am I bad at this game. Alright. We gotta go over to Kitakami. The Crystal Pool, is that the lake? Is that the lake we're talking about? Unlocks the epilogue? You guys said it was only gonna take like 30 minutes. It's been 51. Single best part of the game incoming? Oh no. Alright. Oh hey, we got some Yanmas. We got Coughings up here? Let's go. Oh, something's happening. I've argued about MCU for 30. Yeah, I guess I have. I guess I did not argue about MCU, right? Terralumi. That's not your name. Your name's Terapagos. What's happening? Cutscene. Put the turtle in your party. I think that... Wait, was the turtle... Is Sada? Be still my heart. The professor who stole it herself. Sada. Well now. This is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you? Professor Sada? They put a little question mark next to her name. This game is wild. I love it. This professor is wild. I love her. Professor? Remember what I read in the cave? I don't remember what I read in the cave, and I won't. Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. Wait, did I pull her from earlier? Before she died? I am Professor Sada. I researched Pokemon in Area Zero, and yet... Whoa. Alright, Koraidon. What? This Pokemon, is this the Winged King? Yes, it is! It is the Winged King! Yes! That's exactly who this is! We call it Koraidon, but not for long. Not after the end of this conversation, as far as I'm concerned. Is that right? So its name is Koraidon. That's a good name. Wait. Are we hitting the grandfather paradox here? Did we just get the grandfather paradox? Adrian? From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude, from your perspective, the idea of like... That's the grandfather paradox. Nah, you literally gave it the name. Yeah, that's the grandfather paradox. It's like if like your grandfather, like, or if you go back in time to like, I don't know why they call it the grandfather paradox, but say for instance, You go back in time to your grandfather and give him an idea for a book that he writes, right? Would he ever have come across the idea for that book without you traveling back in time to give it to him? And then if he never came across that idea for the book, how then would you have ever learned about the book such that you were able to talk to your grandfather in the past during time travel to tell him about the book, right? Fry is his own grandpa. Exactly. Fry is his own grandpa. Except Fry doesn't have a Habsburg chin, and maybe he should. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in what little time that fate has gifted us? It's one of the like known paradoxes that occurs with time travel, right? The idea of time travel, I should say, the concept of time travel. Would a professor have developed a time machine without a guide to build a time machine? Well, but that like, I would assume that at some point there's a question, right? Like, did the professor in the future travel back in time to give the past professor the plans? How then would those things have occurred, right? Those couldn't have occurred simultaneously, right? Like the past professor would have had to at some point develop the plans for the time machine to be able to go back in time to give the plans for the time machine such that they could build the time machine or that they would have developed the plans for the time machine so that the younger person could go back in time to give them plans for the time machine. Exactly. But this is like, what I was talking about was Professor Sada at the beginning of the game gives us Koraidon, or tells us about Koraidon, right? Not Professor Sada. But is it Professor Sada? Or is it, someone tells us like, this is Koraidon, right? Did we just tell Professor Sada the name of the Pokemon that will eventually be told to us later on? I sure do hate pressing A. I do love spacing out, though, like this. Is there anything else that you would like to ask me? Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Arvin was the one who told us Koraidon. So Sada would have told Arvin that it's Koraidon. So, and then Arvin tells us, and then we during our playthrough meet past Sada, who we then tell the name is Koraidon. Is a Buick a good car? Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? Yeah. What are you studying now? I'm researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines, so I might transform them to the present day in my own timeline. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I am drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. Where did she pull that from? That coat is rather form-fitting, and that book is thick. Where did it come from? Lady just like yoinked it from her inventory. But progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. And just like that, it's gone. Her butt. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation so I can finally make some progress and return home. Is there anything else you wish to ask me? Why don't you ask me questions then, lady? What about your family? Oh, you even wish to know about my private life? Listen, I'm not going to say that I'd like to be part of that private life, but I'm not going to not say it. Hear what I'm saying, Sada? I do have family, a son. Where is your son, lady? It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? He is probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now would be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is. I imagine he must be quite lonely. What? That took a turn. She was like, yeah, he's at home. Nah, he's probably just real sad, lonely. Now, let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say the time has come for my own questions. Thank you. This is what I expected. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. It's not. This is the land of Kitakami. So we're at Kitakami's crystal pool, eh? I remember reading about it in certain texts. Wait, what? How long has the crystal pool been here? It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground, imbued with terrestrial energy. I still can't say the word. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both space and time. My next question, then. That Pokemon you have, the Winged King. God, the Winged King. I mean, Koraidon. Tell me more about it. Found a collapse. It's a precious partner to me. You can write it all over. It's a precious partner. We're cool. Yes, well, your personal attachment to the creature has no meaningful relevance to the... Ooh, it was rude. Forgive me. Perhaps that was rude. It was rude, Sada. Agia. Winged King and Iron Serpent are the official names. She calls yours Iron Serpent? Oh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I think Winged King is better, personally. I'm a little biased. But man, Iron Serpent's good. That book you have there, I don't recognize its cover. What is it? Oh, it's just scribbles from a mad woman who is no problem endangering children if it means that she gets to throw crystals around. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Well, would you let me see it for just a moment? But we named them dumb names. Yeah. Descriptions of the Area Zero underdepths. And a record of Terapagos' foreshadowing. I foreshadowed it. And by foreshadow, I mean I basically predicted it. Who is this Briar to have written such a work? Wait, is she a descendant of Heath? I'm just going to tell her she's a teacher. A school teacher, plumbing the depths of Area Zero. I gave her the time machine. Well, I gave her the underdepths info. Access is supposed to be limited to myself and certain members of the Pokemon League. At any rate, this is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. How to Build a Time Machine by a Child, yeah. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read the book more thoroughly. Oh, this mist is closing in once again. I assume that means our time is near its end. Am I going to give her the book? Do I give her the book? I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Winged King, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Scarlet... I don't want this mad woman's statements anymore. Scarlet Joe Bookson. I obtained the Scarlet book. I put the Scarlet book in my bag's key items pocket. A record of an expedition to the great crater of Chaldea, given to you by Professor Sada. The book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Man, perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. I think that I'm going to take this chance to remind everybody that every hour I do have to do an ad break so that I keep the pre-rolls off on Twitch. So we're going to do that right now. I'm not even going to hit A here because I hate hitting A anyway. But I'm going to run that ad. It's 3 minutes. Take some time, grab some water, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. I'm probably going to get some water too because I feel like I talk more during Pokemon streams than anything else. So I'm going to grab some water. I might grab another separate beverage. You should probably do the same. You know, whatever you're feeling. However you're feeling, whatever you're feeling, indulge it right now. Well, not like whatever, right? Because like if you got like murderous intent, I don't want to be part of that, right? But anyway, 3 minutes, BRB. Now when I boot the game, I get a new screen. I bet I don't. I'll turn the game off right now. This didn't save. I dare you. I'll take another hour to go through this. I'm terrible at this. Winged King, and I call it Koraidon. What am I thinking? Winged King! It's such a good name and accurate. He's just a little king, right? Koraidon out there, just a little king. Technically genderless, so I guess it would be winged royalty, but I'll take king, right? Winged king, such a good name. Also, I'm terrible at closing my game anyway. So I like barely ever actually bother getting to the title screen. But that'll be interesting. Was the Scarlet book? The Scarlet book wasn't in was that on the desk at the beginning of the game? Is that I think I'm probably gonna have to wait. Anyway, Warzone. Warzone had a huge update today for season 3. I'm pretty excited about it. Uh, there's a lot to do. Not a lot in zombies. There's a lot to do, but like it's a very heavy push toward resurgence, which I think like I know there are a lot of people that like the BR form of Warzone, but I think that the way that you get more people to play longer and squad up is by focusing on resurgence, because the games will necessarily last at least a little bit longer. And resurgence is like it's a free game mode that is really like I know I've talked about how loadouts in Warzone kind of separate it from other BRs, like other battle royales, that otherwise fit almost the exact same formula. But really, like the resurgence mode is truly unlike any other style of like quasi multiplayer, quasi BR game that I can think of. And I don't know every BR style genre game. I don't. But Resurgence is very unique to me in that aspect. And so to the people that really want to play, like that really want big content updates on the big map, it sucks. I get it that you're bummed about it, but like at the same time, Warzone is really pushing for the game mode that makes them the most unique, aside from just things like loadouts. And I don't think that's a bad plan. Anyway, all right. Enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. A. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and winged king. Oh, I'm going to change his name so fast. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. Wait, wouldn't she bid me adios? Because it's Paldea? That Sada's fake. That's a fake Sada. I should have been bidded adios. Parallel universe. Paldea is France. Paldea is Kalos. Kalos is Paldea. Is the new screen that there's the Scarlet book right there? Right there. Was the Scarlet book not right there before? Also, is this new music? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. My Scarlet book is the time machine? No, you're the time machine. I think that's new music too, though. I don't that's the Kanto music, right? That's the title screen music for Kanto. And then they like switch the Pokemon, so like my little Charmander would go away and it'd be like Sandshrew, and I'm like, I can't even get that one in this version. Got to run, but you love the stream. Good work, thank you. Now I can go to my mom's house, I think. Okay, I'll go to my mom's house. Oh, God, there's so many people to talk to, huh? Should I go and talk to these people first? Let's go and talk to people. I think that this guy needed some Herba Mystica from me. So let's go and see. I got some Herba Mystica. I don't know if I have the right ones. A sweet Herba Mystica. Yes, I will give him some sweet Herba Mystica. I handed over a shaker of it comes in a shaker. That's nice. Like a little shaker for like parsley leaves, like a dried herb. So this is sweet Herba Mystica. I must create something with it right away. This guy's I don't understand how this man's suspenders work, but I am enthralled. I'll tell you that much. It's so very sweet. My, what ambrosial sweetness. It is like a sweeter honey, a much sweeter honey. I'm into it. Yes, as if honey sweetness were multiplied by 100. Hey, Mr. Saguaro, what you eating? Ah, it smells super sweet, and you look so happy eating it. No, you see, there's a reason for this. You don't look like someone who likes sweets, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I spent my entire life trying to maintain the image that others have of me. But now I see it is impossible to reconcile the difference between my outward appearance and my inner love of sweets. I love this so much. Well then, Master Kevin Tense, here's a reward for your efforts, as promised. Get a Slowpoke cup? A cup for big-time Pokemon fans. Kids will happily drink out of it, making it a boon to parents. Thanks to you, I was able to have a most delectably sweet experience. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with a Slowpoke cup. Does it just go on my picnic table when I have a picnic? Moreover, I even feel that my narrow-minded views have broadened ever so slightly. Well, how about that? Please accept my heartiest of thanks. All right. I formed a close bond with Mr. Saguaro. Let's go! We got a close bond? If you know of anywhere with exceptional sweets, I would much appreciate that information. All right. There's a Delibird. That's cool. All right, let's take a look. Cafeteria, maybe? Yeah. Oh, Arvin's in the cafeteria. What's up, Arvin? Yo, Kevin Tess, you grabbing something to eat too? Man, you sure did give me a beating in that Academy Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league, you know? What about the Blueberry League, buddy? I mean, look at you. You just up and became a champion in your first year to boot. You know that's pretty amazing, right? Then there's Nimona, top marks in every class at school, and she's champion rank too. And I hear Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something. I seem to be the only average one around here. Nothing special about me, bro. You're great at cooking. He is. He's very good at making a good sandwich. No, I mean, it's just like a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my mom wasn't around to cook for me. That's really sad. That's super sad, and I'm glad that I didn't say your mom's super famous. Wait, my mom. See, now that my boss is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going and all, I've been thinking of a new goal. To find myself. What? Wait, what? And I guess you've really got to start by knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my mom, right? Oh, okay. Now they pulled it together for me. I was kind of an idiot. I didn't know what we were talking about there, but they pulled it together for me. She was a student at the school once too. That's what I heard. I'm going to search the whole school for info about what kind of person she really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. I do hate that he calls me little buddy. Everything's better together? Disagree. Arvin's at the director's office. Okay, let's go to the school store and talk to Penny. Because maybe she will have hacked another person's account and will just give us a bunch of money. It is a thing she does. Whisper. Oh, hey, Kevin Tense. I'm checking in on Atticus. So keep your voice down, okay? Okie dokie. Appreciate it. I must say, the Academy Emporium stocks some rather splendid wares. I admit my expectations were far lower than warranted. Wow, he really seems to have taken a shine to the school store. Doesn't seem like he'll notice us anytime soon, so I guess there's no point whispering. Oh, okay. You know, of all my Team Star friends, it's Atticus I'm worried will have the most trouble fitting in. Yeah? Why's that? I wonder if the weird pink and green slime decor jester outfit has anything to do with it. Greetings, my good shopkeep. Nope, it's the talk. It's the good shopkeep talk. I would very much like to acquire the limited edition ninja garments released today. I believe you have 5 sets in stock, yes? Ah, the ninja cosplay set, yes? I'm sorry, dear, but someone bought the last 2 from us earlier. We're completely sold out. What? This cannot be. If I am unable to procure those garments, why, that will ruin everything. It appears I have no choice but to track down this rival patron of mine, and when I find them, I shall fix them with my piercing gaze and beg on bended knee for the ninja garments I so crave. What? Since when was Atticus this good looking? Yo, wait, what? Wait, no, focus. If he starts begging some kid for their ninja outfit, people will think he's a weirdo. We should stop him, right? Yeah, time for an intervention. Sure, why not? Yeah, people are going to think he's a weirdo. People are going to think he's a weirdo no matter what. It's fine. Then that's what we'll do. Oh, Don Atticus, here you are. My young compadre. I must apologize. About the garments I promised you so that we might dress as ninja together. Oh yeah, I got us covered. I already bought 2 sets of that ninja cosplay stuff for us to wear. Huh. I beg your pardon? When I came here earlier, the shopkeeper lady was putting them out on the shelves. So I bought one for you and one for me. You know how popular these outfits are. I was super lucky to be able to snag them. Now come on, let's go play ninja outside. That's cute. Okay, that's cute. Goodness me, what a happy turn of events. I shall retrieve my shuriken from my quarters so that we might enjoy some target practice. This is less happy turn of events and more now I'm worried about these children's safety and everyone else in the courtyard. Ooh, awesome. Ah, that kid's way too hype. I can also use my masterful stitchery to transform the ninja garments into a sublime vision of poison. What say you? I'm good. Thanks. Do not. You are going to ruin my ninja outfit. Do not do that. Haha, the insolence of this one. That's funny. Phew. Looks like he was able to wrap up this little escapade without making a scene. But more importantly, Atticus has already made a friend at school. Yeah. Kind of makes me feel bad that I thought I had to spy on him. No. It shouldn't make you feel bad. You're a good friend, right? Anyway, I guess I'll get going. Hasta la vista. Yo, wait, Ammo, if you're still here, hasta la vista. That's where it came from. And then they make a dumb star like the other kids did, not Penny. But that's where it came from. When I said hasta la vista like 2 or 3 streams ago, and you rolled your eyes or something, you were completely off put. Oh, I gotta catch up with these people. I got an art room. I got the director's office. Yeah, you thought I was just making bad puns, but no, they were bad puns that were delivered to me. I just adopted them. You think you created bad puns? You merely adopted them. I was born with a bad pun. Sorry, I went full Bane there for a moment. Kevin Tens, boy, did you pick a great moment to stop on by. Oh my god. Take a look at this. This is supposed to be a sample from my mom's research from back when she was a student. Heh, that's what Director Clavel here told me. He's been helping me out. Who, Arvin? Arvin has nice hair? Arvin's got wild hair. There's a lot going on. Or mine. Is my hair sticking up and back? I think it's a. It could be better. Yeah, there's something going on back here. I don't. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to address that later, I suppose. My hair is fine. I don't believe you now. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. When Sato was a student at this academy, I was still a mere researcher myself. He's so vain. Among my peers, it was already being bandied about that an astoundingly gifted young woman was studying at Naranja Academy. I'm only a little vain. So she really was always amazing, right from the start, huh? Oh, I guess I never really questioned it, but why is your office full of all this equipment? I want all 7 of those Pokeballs. They must have Pokemon in them, and I demand them. Ha! So you finally noticed. Ho! No, it wasn't a ha. It was a ho! So you finally noticed, have you? On a scale of 1 to 10, how vain am I? Like a -8. I'm not vain at all. I'm also the most humble. There's no one more modest than I. Fair. Oh my gosh, Ammo. This room was once your mother's research lab. Oh, that's interesting. It was? From what I've heard recounted, she apparently would become so absorbed in her research that she hardly ever returned to her dorm room. She spent most nights sleeping here, in fact. What? I also find myself more at ease surrounded by such research equipment, so I took the liberty of adapting the room to serve as my office. I never knew. All these pieces of my mom's life, they were right in front of me this whole time. I spent so long trying not to think about her that I never even noticed until now. Thanks for telling me about this, Director Clavel. Yeah, he's got a lot of hair going on there, huh? And Kevin Tots, thanks for being here with me to learn about it too. Master Arvin, I also intended to explain about these trophies here, and he's already gone. Rather hard to pin down, isn't he? Off like a flash as soon as some new thought crosses his mind. It just sounds like he has ADHD. My dear Sada, I think that son of yours takes after you a very great deal. Oh, it's potentially good. Could be bad. Oh, Arvin's at the entrance hall. Okay. Wait, is there another... I don't know that I see any of the other Team Star members over here, but maybe? No! I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here. Okay. How are you doing, Kevin Tense? I've never been inside the art room before. It smells like paint in here, but in a good way. What brings you here? Well... I'm worried about this rumor that's going around. People are saying Team Star is planning to raid the art room or something. It's probably just rubbish made up by some kids who are still scared of Team Star, though. My friends would never do anything like that. And who'd want to raid the art room anyway? Knock, knock, we're coming in. God, they actually showed up. Oh, I forgot about her boots. I forgot about her boots and how she can't bend her knees when she walks with the boots. Oh, how could I forget about the boots? Wow, this Staraptor is incredible. It looks just like it's about to attack with close combat. Hey, you at the art club or what? Yeah, I am. Don't tell me that rumor is for real. Are they actually going to raid the art room? No, there's no way. They wouldn't. We should just keep watching. So, did you need anything? Yeah, I'm here to ask, if you got any last words, punk? No way, it's a raid. This is literally a raid. Oh, knock it off, Melly. Being shy is one thing, but you can't go around threatening people to cover it up. Right, sorry, Erie. My bad. That's funny. That's good. So, About your club, the art club. I mean, I was wondering if I could join. Oh, you wanted to ask about club membership? Sheesh, you had me scared there. Well, yes, she did ask if you had any last words. Understandable that you might be, somewhat aggrieved. We're open to any students who want to join, but yes, isn't that great, Melly? Hang on, Ari. This guy's still got something to say. Spit it out then. I gotta earn my way in or what? No, it's just I was hoping I could ask what prompted you to go for the art club, that's all. You're asking me why I want to join? Well, if I gotta explain, one of my pals made this outfit for me. These sick boots and everything. These sick boots. One of my pals made these awesome boots that are totally impractical and have leather flames hanging off the side. I can't sit in these even a little bit. I'm big into flame patterns like this, so I want to try and make something like it myself. So yeah, painting, that's what I want to do. I'm a total newbie at it, but I realized something when I saw that real simple looking fletchling painting on the wall there. Okay, all right, so are these the same artist? These look like they might be the same artist. We've got Fletchling and we've got Wingall, and they have the same characters on the Fletchling poster, or on the Fletchling painting, as on the Wingall painting. And so I'm thinking that these are, and the style isn't much different, right? We have like just the barest amount of shadow on the Fletchling painting, a little bit of shadow under the beak and a little bit of shadow under the belly. But we do have more shadow on the Wingalls. And so I guess I'm wondering, since those characters are the same, the only thing that I can think of is that it is the artist's, like the painter's signature, that it maybe is a single word or something associated with flying type Pokemon, or maybe with the sky in general. I think if we could see what the Rookity painting has, we might get more answers. This is tough. This is a tough one. This one is a mystery. This one is a mystery, and I do not know if we will ever get to the bottom of it. But that's my take. I think it's either a word or maybe a short phrase, perchance. I don't know. I don't know how the language of Paldea works, but I'm guessing it's either the artist's name, the same way that we see artists sign their works today, but usually like in the bottom, like somewhere a little more discreet, a little less conspicuous, and then or it's a word or phrase associated maybe with like flying type Pokemon, because both Fletchling and Wingall are flying type. I guess Rookity wouldn't give us too many answers because it could be the same thing, if in fact it were related to like flying type Pokemon. I don't have to be some genius artist. I just want to make art that has its own charm, you know? What I will say is I don't think it has anything to do with water type Pokemon, right? Because Wingall are water. I think they're flying in water. And so we wouldn't have to worry about that. Fletchling, I don't believe gains its fire typing until it becomes it's not Fletchinder, is it? Yeah, Fletchinder. Because Talonflame is the final evolution. Okay. Talonflame. What a good name. What a good name. It's right up there with Winged King. All right. I just have to make this. I just want to make art that has its own charm, you know? The Fletchling painting. I did that one. That one's yours? I thought it was like a finger painting by a kindergartner or something. Jesus Christ, Mela. Heh, yeah, I get that all the time. Our president's paintings are real lovable because they're real simple. Everyone says so. Oh my goodness. Huh? You're the art club's president? I can already tell we'll have a lot of fun in the club together. Could you tell us your name? Your boots are awesome. Can I get a closer look? The name's Mela, and yeah, good eye. My boots are the best. A pal of mine who's a big arts and crafts nerd made them for me. So the raid thing was just a misunderstanding. Well, that's a relief. But wow, I didn't know that Melly wanted to join the art club. Can't wait to see what Melly paints. I bet it'll be something amazing, huh? Yeah, I guess. Yo, we're kind of getting like the epilogue for all of the different treasure hunts that we did, right? God, Erie, how'd you know we were here? She has eyes? Wait, were you supposed to be hiding? I was wondering what was going on. You were just kind of hanging out in the open over here. Yeah. But you don't need to worry anyway. Melly's been too nervous to notice you. Wow, so even Melly gets the jitters sometimes. Trying new things is scary for everyone. That's why I came here, for moral support. But you know, I think she'll be just fine. And she's not the only one doing something new. Carmen and I have started up a wrestling club. Let's go! Melly will have a blast here, I'm sure. So I gotta keep up with her. I'll enjoy the time I have left at the academy as much as I can. Anyway, it was nice bumping into you both. Hasta la vista. It's not me. Hasta la vista. Melly and Aerie really are putting themselves out there, aren't they? I guess I'll head off too. Hasta la vista. Yo, that's cool. That's cool. I don't care who you are. We're doing great out here. We're having a blast. Where do you want to go? Whoa. Okay, are there any other... Oh! There's so many... I yelled. I'm very sorry. I just don't need to... I don't need to be sorry, but I did yell. Penny's classroom for students in the STEM track. Miss Time is the homeroom teacher. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to the courtyard and see Nimona. So we already did the Academy Ace tournament, right? Which I thought was maybe the epilogue, but Nimona's here, so maybe we'll get more of an epilogue? Oh. She may challenge us to a battle. Hang on, though. Oh, Sunu kid. Are you getting your training in? Hey, Denja. Yo, I'm just going to say it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet knew what they were doing. They were like, we're going to make a game that just, like, pumps out waifu after waifu. Here. You wanted it? Here. Right? Maybe they didn't. Maybe that's not what they were doing. But the amount of people that I've heard say that, I feel like there's some truth to it. Oh, hey, Kevin Tance. What's up? Great. Oh, no. She wants to battle again. She is like battle crazy, though, right? Like, anytime you see her, she's freaking out at the chance to battle. So, I get it. Great timing. I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. But now I found you, in the schoolyard no less. It'd be silly not to battle. What do you say? Sure. I can't. I'm gonna get dumpstered because I do not think that my Pokemon are up for it. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't even know if I've got all the items that I would need, which is to say that I would need about 100 or more full restores. I knew I could count on you. But hey, oh wait, we're not battling? I was ready to do a battle. You spent 2 whole hours battling Pokemon with Nimona. 2 whole hours. Actually, that might be about the amount of time that it would take me to battle Nimona. Just like in a story version. I'm very bad at time management on these games. Ah, good stuff. Gotta step up my game so I'll be ready anytime for that Academy Ace tournament. I know I sprang my battle fever on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up for it. What? That's honestly weird because I expected them to have me battle her. I'm getting a little yawnful. Where do you want to go? Whoa. Oh, okay. So we are getting like an epilogue for every part of the story. This is cool. Okay. Let's go and see Penny again. We'll see what's going on here. Oh, hey, Kevin Tense. What is up? Welcome to my classroom. All the students here are on the STEM track, just like me. So, there's something I want to talk to you about, okay? But not here. Let's go somewhere we can talk in private. Okay? Where? Wait, what? Is this my... This has got to be... Is this Penny's dorm room? Is this Penny's dorm room? There's so many Eevees. And there's so much clutter and so many boxes of things. This is my room. Make yourself at home. It's nice and cozy in here. Heh, I know, right? Being surrounded by my VVs. Being surrounded by my VVs. And figurines is my kind of heaven. All right. Anyway, you must be wondering why I brought you here. It's about my Team Star friends. They really mean the world to me. I love them all so much that I got scared they weren't going to fit in okay or be happy at school. This is touching. That's why I've been sort of spying on them since they came back. But it turns out I didn't need to worry. They're already having a great time. And now I feel bad that I didn't have it in me to believe in them in the first place. They've all grown so much, but I haven't changed since Operation Starfall. I'm still scheming up ways to fix things by myself instead of having a little faith. It's only natural you'd worry. Yeah, it's... you can kind of think of it like a... like cautious optimism, right? Like she wants her friends to do well. She hopes they will. But she's still going to be there just on the off chance that it doesn't go well. You really think so? That's a normal thing for friends to do? Yeah. Yeah, friends worry all the time. It's not a lack of trust. It's an investment in the well-being of your friends, right? One of your greatest resources that you can spend is your time. So spending time, even if just kind of in the shadows, making sure your friends are okay, it's time well spent. I feel better after talking it out with you, Captain. Thanks. Hey, what are friends here for, right? And I want you to know you're a really important friend to me too. Listen, if you're trying to compensate me, I accept cash or league points. That goes for Nimona as well, and even Arvin and Kuraiden. Okay, I didn't plan on splitting this 4 ways, especially not one of those ways being with a Pokemon. But whatever, league points or cash. You know, I don't normally like having people in my room. Okay, I thought we were going to be talking about some sort of compensation as a friend, but all right. But you're an exception. Stop by for a chat or whatever anytime. Okay. Till our next confab then. Great use of the word confab. Fantastic use of the word confab. People don't use confab enough. Hasta la vista. Okay, wait. Is that Penny? Does it get any better than chilling in my room with my VVs? Feel free to stay a while. All right, so we got Sylveon here, right? We'd love ourselves a little Sylveon. Let's go. We got Jolteon. There's a lot of Pokemon fur clinging to the bed. Yes, there's a Jolteon. There's a Leafeon. Okay. We don't have all of them though, right? We only have 6. Empty boxes of instant foods are scattered around the kitchen. Yeah, but I want to talk to Flareon. What a good Flareon. Vaporeon, what's up? Okay. Oh, we probably shouldn't wake up Umbreon, right? Umbreon will not wake up anyway. It's fine. It's not dead. We can see that it's breathing, right? It's still moving. We can see that Umbreon is moving. Also, I don't know, is that like a nightlight? What if you had a Pokeball clock, right? A Pokeball clock designed like that, but the two piece like the two radii in black that would normally split the top and bottom are the long hand and the short hand of the clock. Do you think that exists? That's cool. Even if it were digital like that. Oh wait, you can't quite see it. Hang on, let me move over a little. Can you see it better there? No. You see it there? Yes, you wait. Yes, you can see it there. Okay. So that little clock right there, right? Or that little light. It looks like maybe like a side light, like a night light sort of thing. And I just think that'd be really cool if that were also a clock. Could be both a nightlight and a clock. You could still have it like that, but just have the hands move as they would for a clock, right? You could still have it digital, like beep 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 beep, whatever. It's fine. No one would be upset with that. That'd be awesome. Yo, wait, is that a clauncher? I think it is. That's a no. Wait, is that a Poplio? Pip, pup. What is that? Uh, you can't see it's behind my head. Hang on. There's a scissor. There's a scissor right where my head is, and it looks very cool. Big fan. All right. Part of me wants to think that's a clauncher, but it has fists. Okay. So I think that's probably all we had to do for that epilogue, right? So we'll go to the cafeteria and then we'll go to the entrance hall because it looks like was his name Giacomo? Because we've got Giacomo and Rayfort and Arvin all there. So we'll go to the cafeteria first, talk to Nomona a little bit, give her a little like touch base, be like, hey, what's up? What do you got going on? You know? So you're good for a battle, right? Great. Meet me at the schoolyard in a minute. 60 seconds. Hold up. You're Nomona, right? Like the student council president? That Nomona? Yep, that's me. Yeah, maybe some other time. Bro shut her down so hard and his hair looks wild. His hair is parted weirder than mine is. Capitans, hola. Who was that? Oh, him? Don't know who he was. Okay. I was just munching my sandwich and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's going to use. Can't wait to see. He said that he was not going to come to battle you. Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to plan when we'll face off? Oh well, I'll make sure we battle next time I run into him. Anyway, guess you came to get some grub, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. She's wild. Nomona is out of her mind, craving battles. Oh, all of those children are going to have their souls stolen by those poltergeists. All right, let's go here. I think it's Giacomo. I think we'll talk to Jock. I think that's his name. And then we'll talk to Arvin. Or I guess whoever we run into first, right? We're going to go this way. It's Arvin. We got Arvin. Yo, champ. Coming to hit the books? Yeah, exactly. Seriously? You're already so good at everything else. Couldn't you just slack off a bit for me? Ammo, I like the dino dances. We are enjoying the dances here. Hang on. Wait, they don't dance for you anymore? There's no it's not dancing for you? The weirdest thing is I don't get all of my like sub emotes in my chat, it seems. Is there a setting that you have enabled, maybe? Sometimes there's a setting to enable or disable animated emotes. Because all of the ones that I just posted should be. Oh, excuse me. All the ones that I posted should be animated. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yo. Yo, my brain just exploded. Oh, bless me. Thank you. Oh, you want to know why I'm here? Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm still working on my own little treasure hunt, trying to find myself and all. Wait. Can we... I don't know if I can give him the Scarlet book that I got. While I was here in the entrance hall digging through my mom's research reports, I found this on one of the bookshelves. This book was so precious to my mom that she even kept a copy of it in the Lighthouse lab. The Scarlet book, that's what it's called, right? This is my first time really reading the bits that aren't about the Urban Mystica. They're amazing. I mean, it all sounds super fake, but it's got all these cool pictures and it's real fun to read. Like, look at this entry here. Yo, wait, what is that? What do we think? Does that say Disk Pokemon? Well, separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. So that's Terapagos, right? The text on this page is all smudged and blurry in every copy of this book I've ever seen. Seems kind of suspicious, right? Of course, the whole book is full of unbelievable stories, the Urban Mystica being one of them. But they turned out to be real. And after everything we saw in Area Zero, well, makes it hard to say it's all nonsense, huh? In fact, I think it might have been this book that made my mom want to become a researcher. I bet she got so fixated with the ancient Pokemon she read about in here that it made her want to see one for herself. Wait, hold on. Isn't my mom's time machine the whole reason the ancient Pokemon ended up here in the first place? This book is from way before she made the time machine, but it mentions ancient Pokemon. Isn't that kind of weird? It's almost like it's a paradox. Oh well, I'm sure it's all just made up anyway, brother. But my mom believed that nonsense and even managed to make it a reality. I guess she really was something. I'm going to learn from her example and start giving it my all too. I've got something I got to do now, but I'll see you around, little buddy. Little buddy. Kills me. All right. Is there a Giacomo around here? Wow. Oh. Look at all those mischievousness. Do we think he's upstairs maybe? Like on the second floor? Perchance. What are you doing? You sleeping? Just 5 more minutes, Mom. Kid, you are in a school. What's this kid doing? He looks sad. What about this kid, Arvin? I can't talk to him because there we go. This kid Arvin in my class seems like he's been having a rough time since like last year. I know how hard it must be for him. Oh, okay. Oh, Sableye! I love this little rock-eating ghost goblin. Steel-type moves are super effective against Fairy-type. Did I get that right? Yes, you did. I love him so much. Yeah! Little rock-eating ghost goblin. What a king. What a little guy. He's just a little guy. Oh, okay. So not up here, right? Third floor? They said he was here. No, no, no. Oh, yo, look. It's 3 blackbirds. They're actually Murkrow? Yeah, Murkrow. But they're like the Paldean equivalent of just, you know, some blackbirds. Yo, wait, where's this kid at? They said he was here. Did I get it wrong? Alright, let's go talk to Rayford and see what she's got to say. I do hope you will take on the hunt for the treasures of ruin if you are so inclined. Yeah, I haven't finished that. Sorry, that's my bad. Okay, so she's not there. I know people don't like this music, but I do. It is somewhat repetitive, but it's also still so catchy, and it just like works, you know? I don't see him anywhere. Am I missing him? That guy is not a student. Bruh, I do not believe you. Not even for a second. I'm telling you, I'm not a teacher. I'm a student. I'm wearing the uniform, aren't I? Bro, what? There's something going on there. Yeah. Okay, wait. So it says there are both Eri and... It says both Eri and Giacomo are supposed to be here. Okay. I couldn't find them. So I'm going to go... Maybe they only appear during the day and it was at night? I'm going to buy just a bunch of full restores. Nah, not right now. I'm good. Thanks. Better stock up real good on Pokeballs while I'm here. Kevin Tets. Oh my gosh, listen to that. Remember that guy from the cafeteria? I ran into him again in the entrance hall, so I asked him to battle, but he said no. He was like, what's the point? You're a champion and a battle whiz. You'd wreck me. I don't get what he meant. I mean, you can have fun battling even if you lose, right? Winning's nice, though. Yeah, I guess so. Obviously, I'd rather win than lose, but I just think it's better to go into things with a losing can be fun too attitude. I would rather find the fun in it, regardless of whether I'm winning or losing. But I'm always going to go into something hoping, like, or into a competition hoping to win. I feel like if you go in with a mindset of, I'm going to have fun even if I lose, you're not going to be as invested in the win, which also means that you might cheapen the competitive, like, the competitive nature of the event or the level of competition that your opponent might be looking for. Man, Pokemon battles can get so complicated sometimes. Oh, and I wish you hadn't called me a whiz. I work hard at this stuff. It's not like it all just comes naturally to me. Yeah, I think my favorite saying about that is Lady Gaga was an overnight sensation as long as you consider overnight to be 14 years. Like, throwing Pokeballs obviously doesn't come naturally to me, for one thing. I think I need a mental reset. I'm going to go find someone to battle. Let's go! See you soon, Kevin Tense. Bam, bam. Look at these little puppers. These little raw buns. These little Fidos. Okay, I think entrance hall is the only place. Oh, okay. So, oh, Penny's dorm was new. All right. Oh, Arvin's in 2G. Okay, I've gotta go to the entrance. I've gotta find these Team Star members. They've got to be around here somewhere. There's no way that I could be missing them this hard, right? Okay, we are here during the day. There are children. There are like just tiny kids everywhere. Look at all these tiny kids. This kid's up, finally, bug types. He's like super stoked on bug types. Was asleep moments ago. I don't think that I looked over here, but they're not there, so that's fine. Is it? Do I have to do something else before they pop in? I'm gonna go all the way up to the top again, but I don't see them. And oh, we got kids blinking in and out of existence. They're traveling the astral realm, so that's cool. You want me to stretch? Who stretches anymore these days? All right. I'll do it. Oh, wait, are they over here? I didn't look over here, did I? Oh, some fletchlings. Let's go. That's a very tiny human. All right. Let me stand up and stretch. Oh, this is good. I like this. I almost fell over. It was too comfortable. It was too comfortable. My body was like, not again. Never again. Are they over here? Are you hiding in a corner? No. I'm gonna fall. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna fall. All right. I feel like I'm being given the runaround by the game here. Unless I'm just very, very bad at the game, which is possible. If you fall, you'll clip it for everyone to see. Good. If you've got some water nearby, you should be drinking it. I hope you do. Okay. Okay, more kids blinking in and out of existence. That's got to be bad for the enrollment numbers. If you literally never know who's actually enrolled and who's just disappearing and reappearing, it's got to be eerie and uncomfortable too. No, they're not up there. Where are these yokesters? What's this say? Is this a person? I mean, it's obviously a person, right? But like who? You drink constantly, you're always drunk? Let's go. Sounds like a blast. What's this book? Appreciating Sun Flora. No. Are they maybe outside, like right at the entrance? But it says they're in the entrance hall, right? I'm going to try to leave and see what happens. I'm going to try to leave, see if something different happens, and then come right back in. The only thing I can think of is that maybe I need to clear Rayfort's quest before I can get theirs. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to say. Okay, wait. Wait, I'm supposed to go to the great crater of Paldea again? All right. Well, in the meantime, just gonna double check, make sure there's no other things that I need to, like no other flags that we need to worry about. Okay, it doesn't look like it. We're gonna. I don't see Giacomo or Ari in here. So let's head back in. If they're not here, like right here, then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to Nimona again. And was it Arvin? Was Arvin another one that we could talk to? Like I'm just gonna do a real quick once over on the first floor here, which also means that I am relying on this game to actually show me the characters that are supposed to spawn in. Wait. Did I run by them? Did I run by them? Because this is them. This is them. You know the one in the wrestling mask? This is her. That's her. That's wrestling mask lady. Yo, Kevin Tents. Not every day we get to see him around the academy, huh? For sure, we're not in the same grade as Kevin Tents either, so it's lucky we bumped into him. You doing all right, pal? Not sure what to make of the dumbfounded look you got going on there. I feel like I know you. Ammo, were they there before? Were they actually there? Because I literally didn't recognize them. I thought the game trolled me. I feel like such a goof. You know, I'm gonna have to watch it back. I'm gonna have to go into my VOD and watch it back afterward. I can't even. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're not wearing our usual outfits today. Man, now that you mention it, I guess this is the first time you've seen us looking all proper in our academic uniforms, huh? Yeesh, now I feel all awkward about it. But hey, let's clear things up. It's me, Giacomo, or DJ Vice when you catch me at the deck. Eerie here, but I'm sure that was obvious. It was not. I think she wears a blonde wig. I think she wears a blonde wig when she's in like full wrestling attire. Ah! We came in today to take some makeup tests. Figured it was about time we started clawing back all that learning we missed out on while we were holed up in our bases. Our Team Star outfits aren't all that practical for tests and things, so we came in our new school uniforms today. We've got new school uniforms? Hey, Ari, you think Kevin Tents could help us out with our ongoing sitch? My school uniform does not look anything like either of those. Do we have new school uniforms that I need to get from Director Clavel? I wouldn't mind getting some more fashion options. Just saying. Hey, that's right. Great idea, Giacomo. Can I help with something? We've got a little proposal for you. How'd you like to be a tutor? How would you like to be a tutor? Is this guy about to try to Huck Finn me into tutoring them? Geez, one step at a time. Maybe we should start by explaining what's going on. Whoops. Right you are, Ari. So, okay. Basically, the other Team Star bosses are having a rough time of it. You remember Melly, Ordy, and Atticus, right? I don't really remember Ordy that well. Wait, I do. Ortega. Yes. I remember Ordy. Those three, yep. They've been taking makeup tests like us, but they sure ain't passing them. They might actually have to repeat the year, which would suck after all the effort they put in to come back to school. Before you ask, me and Ari have already tried tutoring them ourselves, but it didn't go well. At all. Nope. You know, I seriously didn't think those three'd have such a hard time. I mean, for me, it feels like all you need to do is to pass tests is learn formulas and memorize stuff. That is That is all you have to do to pass most academic tests. There are very few academic tests that require you to actually like internalize, reflect, and analyze information, right? For the most part, it is your analysis goes as far as, do you know this formula? These numbers plug into the formula here, here, here. And then you get your answer, right? Otherwise, it is just memorization and brain regurgitation. Guess I just can't wrap my head around what it is they can't wrap their heads around. And I'm only good at teaching people if it's to do with sports or exercise. We heard from Penny that your grades are pretty decent. I bet even Ortega and the others would perk their ears up if you dropped by to teach them, which loops us right back to my opening refrain. Think you could help tutor for us? Yeah, I'd be happy to help. I don't know why they wouldn't ask Nimona. Nimona has like top marks. She's also a Pokemon champion. She's the student council president. Thanks so much, Kevin Tets. You really are the best. I know. Whoops, almost forgot. We got to keep this under wraps, okay? No telling Penny. We've stressed her out enough for one lifetime. There's no way we could bother her with this. This will be our little secret, okay? We'll be right here. So come let us know when you're ready to start. I think that I'll be ready to start after I visit some of the other folks in the academy, and also after we take one more ad break for the to keep pre-rolls off on Twitch. So I'm going to start that ad break now. Grab some water, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. I'm going to be doing the same. We're not going to do anything substantive for those 3 minutes. So you're not missing out on anything. If you don't get all the ads, you just come back here and we just chat, we just hang out. If you get all the ads, then you know that all you missed was us just chatting and hanging out, but nothing substantive. So I'll be back in 3 short minutes. They're actually regular sized minutes, but they're going to feel shorter. Yes? All right. I do have to go and grab some water. All right, so I think I have a very good problem to have right now. The jeans that I'm wearing, they're like, first off, they're stretchy jeans, right? Which is great. I love stretchy jeans. But also, they're super tight around my calves. Like, if they move on my calves at all, they just get stuck there, right? So, like, if I'm sitting, because my pant leg goes up when I sit, then they just bunch up at the knee. And so while I know that that's a good problem to have, that there's a lot of people that would want like thicker calves, it's kind of uncomfortable to constantly having to be readjusting my pant legs. And so I don't know if there's something that I can do aside from either buying new pants or limit, like, atrophying my calves that would allow me to avoid that. Is Fallout the series from Fallout the game? Yes, Ammo. On Amazon Prime. That's not already out, is it? You just got assaulted by an advert 1 second ago. Yeah. Yosh, you joined in the middle of my ad break. Technically, April 11th. Okay. Technically, there's still a minute left on the ads, but if you're all back, I'm thrilled. I do still wait that minute just in case there's anyone else that joined in, and just in case there's anyone else that joined in that's not that is not like being super chatty, but also doesn't want to miss anything. So I still wait the whole 3 minutes before we get going on anything. Ammo was badgering me until I watched Roadhouse on Amazon Prime, and I've got to say, it was okay. However, comma, I I think I hated all of the action sequences. Like all of them. Yeah, Emmo, I sent you that GIF. I made that GIF. That GIF about me racing to kiss the homies goodnight. I made that. Why did I hate Roadhouse? Because every action sequence felt like it was CGI'd. Every one of them. Which was weird. It every time there was actual like, oh, you thought I was just making a GIF for GIF? No, I made a GIF because I made a GIF because I watched Conor McGregor run across my television screen like this. You want me to avoid watching a grown ass man run across my television screen like this? I'm not going to do it. You know I'm going to make that into something. That's going to inspire at least some sort of creative thought. He did run like that. Yeah, it was wild. It's like he smelled his keys right before that take. I'm so sorry. If you have some water nearby, you should be drinking it. All right. So yeah, he was fine. I don't much like. I mean, it felt like they were trying to capture the. Felt like they were trying to capture like the like. I don't want to say over the top, but like that kind of like 80s style of like the perfect protagonist, and it just came off a little too ham-fisted. It was like they laid it on thick, right? Like he punches the guy in the neck and he's like, I just broke this and probably that, and so you're not going to be able to breathe anymore. So we have to move quickly or something like that. And I was just like, no, dude. I was also a fighter. And so if I punch somebody and break something, I'm not gonna one, know what I broke, two, know the scientific term for it. Right? Like this is I feel like this is not much of a spoiler because it happens within like the first 12 minutes of the movie. He gets stabbed, and he just, like, is fine. He gets stabbed, and he's like, what if I instead just patch this up with peroxide and duct tape? I think Jake Gyllenhaal did a good enough performance with what he was given, but he was not given a lot. In addition to the action sequences feeling like they were CGI, they also felt like they shifted, like, frame rates. If that makes any sense. Like if the film was, if the movie was filmed in like 60 frames per second, it felt like the action sequences. But not all of the action sequences, just some of the action sequences, when there was actual, like, contact, one, looked like it was CGI, and two, looked like it was maybe 48 frames per second. Like, everything shifted on it. Maybe depth of field changed. And, like, the cinematography just, it felt weird. It felt weird to watch. It's not that I didn't like it. It literally, like, felt weird to watch. You don't have plans to watch it though? It's Ammo. It's not that I didn't watch it. It's not that I didn't like it because I was fine with it. But there were plenty of times where I was like, I don't know if they included this to be funny, or if they included this to be serious, and I am laughing at it because it is a farce. And so there are sometimes, mostly anything having to do with Conor McGregor's character, where I was like, I'm pretty sure this is just here for comic relief. And it worked. I laughed. It's just like the thing that I was looking for in the action sequences, what it felt like they were chasing and failing to catch was the same kind of like chaotic feel of the fight scenes in the movie Never Back Down. Never Back Down back in like 2005, 2006, 2008. 2008, Never Back Down. Um, I like this. This is like critically, I do believe this is a bad movie. I don't think it got good reviews. I like it. And one of the reasons I like it is because of the cinematography during the action sequences. It's an MMA movie, so it's but not like MMA and like it's always in a like sanctioned MMA bout. It's a lot of street fighting stuff. But they were like, oh, it's mixed martial arts, so like these guys are like they're really good fighters and things, right? Uh, and it is also a little bit like ham-fisted in its delivery of some scenarios. Like I believe at one point, the main character just looks at one of his friends and goes, "I'm just angry all the time," and I'm like, "All right, dude, let's back it up a little bit, just a little bit, right?" Um, but but that being said, I still really like it. And enough people knew that I liked it that multiple people gifted me the DVD for like Christmas and birthdays. So like I own multiple copies of it. And if you take a look at the fight scenes in Never Back Down, I feel like that's what they were kind of trying to go for in Roadhouse, and maybe just leaned a little bit too much on technology and not enough on practical effects to really get there. But overall, I thought it was fine. It was a solid formula action movie. I the first kind of like main antagonist that he deals with, I didn't expect them to spend so much time with. So that was actually nice because I was like, wait, I know there's another like bigger bad. When is that happening and how does that all get introduced? So there were some parts just based on like my understanding of the movie and the trailers where I was like, they actually built some intrigue through the regular events of the storytelling. And I love that. I love when movies don't ruin everything in a single trailer. So yeah, overall it was fine. Give it like maybe like a 6 out of 10. Would watch again. Like if it were on, I wouldn't turn it off. You're checking out one of the fight scenes now? Okay. Let me know if you think if you agree with me at all. All right. Let's go and talk to someone else. You have no opinions either way as you've never watched the film. Yosh, have you watched Never Back Down? Also, do you have Amazon Prime and a VPN? Because you'll just take my word for it? Okay. I thought it was a fine movie. I thought it was worth watching. There was clearly a lot of effort put into the movie. Just there were some decisions where I was like, what is happening? And they definitely wanted to have it go over the top. No, you're just getting around to watching films? Okay. Well, it's a new film. I think it came out maybe in the last 2 weeks on Amazon Prime in the States for Invincible and the Boys. Okay. I don't. Maybe Amazon Prime delivers all of their same category worldwide because it's an Amazon Prime original. So I'm assuming you would probably have access to it. It does feature a lot of shirtless Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor, if that intrigues you at all. I will say they're they're like body shapes. They did a lot of work on them. Also, probably did a lot of science on them. You're okay with that, Emma? Yeah, exactly. God, I was focusing so hard I didn't even notice you, bud. Oh, sign me up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you love shirtless men? Yeah. Um, Conor McGregor, juiced, absolutely juiced to the gills. My dude, my dude was roided up. Jake Gyllenhaal is a cutie. He is like, so generally, from what I understand, generally a measure of attractiveness is symmetry of the face, right? Like the more symmetrical someone's face is, the more like attractive people, the more attractive like a larger number of people will find that person. Obviously, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people are going to be attracted to whatever they're attracted to. All of those caveats, all those very clear caveats out in front. But Jake Gyllenhaal has a symmetrical face. Geared to the, yeah, dude. He was on gear. He was McGearger, okay? Manu was McGearger in that. You actually don't think Gyllenhaal is that good looking? Wow, okay. Jake is great. Didn't like Spider-Man Far From Home, but he was still good. Yeah. You like the personality he played? Okay. I don't have a problem with like the kind of stoic, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, it's, I can't quite think of that word, but like that kind of like stoic, aloof, hero. I don't mind that so much. It was more like the ridiculous level of expertise they gave him. Also that it was, so there's almost like a meme on on mixed martial arts subreddits that is like, I could probably fight too, but you know, every time I fight, I just see red and then I don't know what I get into. And that's a little bit of what that gave me out of parts of Gyllenhaal's character as well, which is fine, again. But it was one of those things where I'm like, is this for comic relief or is it for serious? But yeah, I have no problem with the personality they gave him, and I think he played that part well. It was more just some of the lines that they gave him. I know, pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? It is. But I'm at a pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a change of scenery. Oh, we're going somewhere else. Let's go. Yeah, but I literally, I think they just like, I think they had McGregor they were just like, be as ridiculous as you want. They were like, here's your lines. Don't worry about them. Like, if you need to go smell your keys a little bit before this scene, man, you do what you gotta. Whatever you want. Yeah, just be Conor McGregor. Exactly. Yeah, hey, Conor, you know the guy that you like purport to be at interviews? Be him. You think John Wick is probably your favorite character played in a film? Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. So then you might actually like Jake Gyllenhaal's character in Roundhouse in Roadhouse. It's a very similar kind of like that like standoffish, stoic I will approach you when I'm ready kind of character, you know? But it's not John Wick where it's just like, I'm only talking to the people that I absolutely have to. This is like, I have to deal with people and I can't always just do a murder and leave it, right? Like, how do I engage with this situation in a way that leaves the least number of people injured? Yeah, John Wick is super good. I think the last one I saw is John Wick 2. I'll probably have to go back and watch all of them. You also watched Beekeeper recently? I can't take that movie seriously as an action film because it's about a beekeeper who actually keeps bees, and it's like his family is it a beekeeping family or something. I could like I watched part of the trailer and was just like, I don't know what's going on. And I can't tell if they're actually making this movie or if like it's gonna be one of those where it's like the movie comes out on April 1st. You thought number 4 was good? Donnie Yen. Yeah, Donnie Yen is a legend. I mean, I think I'm thinking of Donnie Yen, right? I didn't see 4, so let me take a look. Wait, Donnie Yen is he's just a legend everywhere. What do you mean in Hong Kong? He's just a legend everywhere. Ever since I saw him, wait, what did I see him in? Um, there's got to be so they mentioned Ip Man here, which I might be saying incorrectly. I think someone told me one time that it was pronounced Yip Man, like YIP instead of Ip Man, and I don't know which one is accurate. So just know that I might be wrong about that. There was oh man, I know that I'd seen him in something before then. But I've liked Donnie Yen since like I saw him in anything. Uh yeah. Yeah, he played Yip Man, yeah. I don't think that's the first time that I saw him, but it is it was for sure a performance that stood out to me. What do you think? Welcome to Shay Arvin. Well, Shay Arvin and Bostiff, really. Oh, my Bostiff. Yes, he was also he was Cubits. He was in Rogue One, right? His mother's a renowned martial artist. I didn't know that. That's cool. It really screams Arvin. Think it was Rogue One? Yeah, because there's like the Star Wars story that didn't really feature any like Jedi or anything like that. It was just like a more on the ground telling of the rebellion, right? That one was Rogue One. Less space wizards, yes, less space wizards, more like rebellious, rebellious like tale. Belsim Mark is a Chinese martial artist grandmaster who lives in Newton, Massachusetts, U.S. Oh, she's the mother of martial arts film star Donnie Yen. Wow, grandmaster. So I looked up his I looked up his Wikipedia because I wanted to try to figure out what I had seen him in first. Uh, and they listed like the number of oh wait awards and nominations. No, never mind. That's not going to help. They listed like the different martial arts that he had studied in, and it was a lot. Yan has displayed skill in an array of martial arts, being well versed in Tai Chi, which I mean it's a martial art, I suppose. Boxing, kickboxing, Jeet Kune Do, Hapkido, mixed martial arts, Taekwondo, Karate, Muay Thai, wrestling, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, Honga, Sanda, Judo, Shaolin Kung Fu, Wudangwan, Wing Chun, and Wushu, which is pretty cool. Yen is widely credited for bringing mixed martial arts into mainstream East Asian cinema by choreographing various mixed martial arts techniques and moves in many of his films since the early 2000s. The first Chinese UFC champion, Zhang Weili, stated that Yen's films introduced her to mixed martial arts domain. Wow, that's actually really cool. That's really cool. Zhang Weili, she's fighting next weekend. Absolute, like, amazing mixed martial artist. She's 82, so she was an OG as far as women martial arts practitioners. Yeah, yeah. I feel like the Donnie Yen was in Blade 2. Okay. Maybe I would have recognized him from that, but like the Blade movies were so long ago. Like I feel like there's one like they could, if I hear it, and I didn't think it was, I didn't think it was Yip Man, but that was one of the first ones that they had mentioned in his Wikipedia. So it could be that. Wait, what screams Arvin to you? Anyway, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that. He wants to be close to his mom, right? I went back and read the pages about the Urban Mystica and the Scarlet book again, yeah. It made me remember how things were back when Mabasta was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. Of course, I'm really glad that I was able to find all the Urban Mystica together with you, but there's got to be other people who are still suffering the same way I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon that are sick or hurt. Oh. So I, don't laugh, okay? I've decided that I'm going to become a cook. I'm going to make super healthy food, bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'll be behind you all the way. I will not be cooking. You can cook. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a bit different, but I swear, I'm going to be just as famous as my mom. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working toward my new dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. Mabasta will always be glad to see you. Oh, I love Mabasta. Look at that pooch. Oh, look at that doggo. He did a good rough and woof. He did such a good rough and woof. Oh, he did such a good... Oh, little growl. Oh, it's such a good dog sounds. All right. Okay, so we did that. Look at that. I got Arvin's dorm room. I've got Penny's dorm room now. Let's go visit Nimona. Whew. There you are, Cavitants. Here I am. I had a feeling you'd turn up if I hung out here for a while. Why is that? And lo and behold, I was right. Yeah, I guess you were. Well, now that I've found you, we should swing by my room and have a chat. What? Why is everyone bringing me to their dorm rooms? I guess that's probably not weird when you're at a boarding school, right? It's just like, in fairness, it is like the end, like the culmination of kind of building your friendship with this person, right? They're like, hey, swing by my room anytime. We're close enough friends. Just stop on in. Ta-chan. Welcome to the Zona Nimona. Zona Nimona. I love that. Oh, wait a second. I know we've been to your room before. But have I never had you over here? Wild. Anyway, listen, Cavitants. You know how I really like Pokemon battles? Like really, really like them? Yeah, you sure do. Cool. And yeah, you know how when you really like something, you dive in deep? That's what I did with Pokemon battles, and I just kind of became a champion. But then I found out that's pretty special, that normally it's not so simple for most people. People would tell me to my face that I'd only manage it because I have some innate gift, or manage it because I have, or because I was raised differently, or whatever. And suddenly I started to feel like there was this invisible wall between me and everyone else. So I started going easy when I battled my friends. I just wanted everyone to have fun. Oh, but don't worry, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going 100% all out. Screw them friends. I got enough. Especially since I'm lucky enough to have an opponent around who can beat me even when I'm in full hardcore mode. So just promise me one thing, okay, Kevin Dutz? Promise you'll always stay my equal. You and me, true rivals. You know it. You're the best, Kevin Dutz. Thank you. I love that energy. I started going easy on people because I wanted them to have fun, but not anymore. F them kids. Oof, that got pretty personal. A little bit embarrassed over here. Anyway, since we're equals, I gotta start having you over as much as we hang out in your room. Feel free to burst on into the Zona Nemona whenever you want. The Zona Nemona. That's good. I need something like that for either Flynn or Kevin to call my house. Zona Nemona is so good. There's one scene where Donnie fights Hiroyuki Sanada, Japanese legend, and I said to your friend, you said to my friend, OMG, do you know what we're watching right now? Two Legends of Asian Cinema. That's really cool. Is that what? Wait, what movie was that in? Was that in Yip Man? And get ready for the Academy Ace tournament, because I'm going to stomp you this time. She won't. Oh, that was in John Wick 4. Okay. That's kind of wild that it was like... That it was two legends in a movie largely made for a Western audience. That's awesome, though. I love that. It blew your mind? Yeah. That's really cool. All right, let's talk to these kids. You all set to tutor the other Team Star bosses up to test Boston level? Yes. Music to my ears. Let's go lay down a killer study sesh. Wait, Atticus is in a suit? Not even poisoned up ninja clothes? Sup, gang? Studying hard, I hope? Ortega, well, we were before you and your big mouth showed up. Here to check we're not slacking off, are you? Okay, Ortega. You can calm down. Pretty much your eyes start glazing over the second I'm out the door. Tell me I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, you can't, huh? Ah, Lady Aerie, clad in her academy uniform. I feel mine eyes sharpen and my mind focus each time this vision returns to greet me. If only that focus were helpful for your studies, Atticus. Sorry I keep distracting you. No. You don't distract him simply by existing. I think I've got a either a hair or an eyelash that is causing an itch right near my tear duct. And I don't think it's in my eye, but it's like close enough that I feel it like flitting about, if that makes any sense. Are we good? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. I think we're okay. I mean, otherwise it's just like, if not, then it's probably still attached and just like bent a weird way so that it's interfering with other eyelashes, such that it's like creating a little bit of an irritation that's just enough for Kevin sense. Oh no, that's just enough for like an itch to be present. Oh, what's this? My ninja senses detect the presence of another behind thee, Lady Aerie. Come, step forward, knave, that we might see thy face. Knave? Bro, you're a ninja, not a knight. What are we doing here? No ninja says knave. Stupid glasses. I've had them on the whole time. But every once in a while, a cutscene happens, and I just can't. It's so stupid. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, your friend, Kevin Tense. Take me seriously, I'm here to tutor you. Oh no, Amo says. Oh no. Oh my goodness. What's up, dude? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi? I'm gonna come pick you up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi. Yeah. You can snuggle right up. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Do you want to say hello to everybody? You can. They all want to hear what you have to say. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. You're perfect just where you're at, bud, okay? Okay. His nail slid down my back and in just like the worst feeling ever. Oh, he does not like the bright light. Well, like so the rest of my house is dark. Sorry, no, it's not your fault. I love him so much; it's worth every second. It's worth the cuts. It's worth the scrapes. He's the best. The rest of my house is dark, right? I have minimal lights on, just like a little bit of lighting elsewhere in the house currently. It is like dark outside. We are well past sundown. So I don't think it's that he dislikes the bright light. I think that it is too much of a stark contrast from what he is used to. Like if I were sitting here, like this, maybe he would stick around a little bit longer. But most of the light at this point is just coming from my monitors rather than from the actual light itself. Thankfully, I have the light on a gradient, so like I can try to like finagle with it a little bit to make it a little bit nicer, a little bit less nice, that sort of thing. There's never a time where I want it to be less nice. By the way, I am always aiming for maximum niceness on the lighting. But yeah, I think his main issue is the stark contrast between how dark it is in the rest of the house and how light it is in here, especially on evenings when I stream. And since I mostly only stream in the evening, he's probably really only comfortable with how bright it is here when like at the very start of my streams before the sun goes down, Also, I got those Waluigi glasses from a former coworker. He got them for me, and my goodness, they're like next level. They're so goofy. I love it. What the? No. Why is this happening? Did Ortega hate me? I can't even recall Ortega's personality. It seems mildly inconsistent with what I remember. I feel like Ortega was maybe like short or curt, but not like rude or mean. If that makes sense. Ah, I should have surmised as much. The strength of thy spirit precedes thee as ever, good fellow. Never mind that. Giacomo, explain. What's Kevin Tents doing here? Hey, now be nice. Kevin Tents, wait. No, Professor Kevin Tents. So I'm Champion Kevin Tents. I'm Professor Kevin Tents. I'm partner to the Winged King. Wait, no, Professor Kevin Tents is going to be your tutor. Let's go. Oh, glad tidings. I am truly grateful to hear it. Oh, he got my arm a little bit here too. I don't know if you can quite see it. Maybe, but maybe not. I have very pale skin, so it's hard to even point out any imperfections. You the man, exactly. You see a little red, yeah. There's a little scrapey boy on there. I was just like rubbing at my arm unconsciously, And I was like, wait, why am I doing that now? And I looked down and I was like, oh, my little guy. Again, 100% worth it. Would do again. Would pick up again. Will pick up later tonight. He's going to be what? Since when? You can't just go stomping around deciding stuff like this without asking anyone, Giacomo. And you, we don't need a tutor. Do us a favor and toddle on home, would you? Toddle is a great verb. Toddle is a great verb. And toddler, perfect noun. Hey, Orty? Kevinton's kindly agreed to come here and help us out. So talking to him with that kind of an attitude is unacceptable, right? This is how I type out words that I really want to get the point across with. I do all caps, space in between the letters. Let's go, Ari. Thank you. There's only so many ways that you can convey emotion through text. And sometimes you have to be a little creative. I love this. Yeah, no, totally. Sorry, Yuri. Sorry? Who? What I meant to say was, sorry, Kevin Tense. Lady Ari in a menacing mood. What a vision of unusual rarity. Hey, don't worry about Ortega. He just doesn't want you to see him floundering. Hey guys, we seem to have lost Melly. Where'd she go? Lady Mella declared her wish to stretch her legs minutes before your arrival. She departed rather suddenly and has not returned since. Well, we all know Mella. She just wandered off because she doesn't feel like studying. I hate to say it, but I guess that's probably true. Sorry about this, Kevin Tens, but you think you could go find Mella for us? She'll be somewhere in the academy for sure. She's going to be in the art room. I know it. She's going to be in the art room. I'm a genius. Or if they have a fire room because she likes flames, but I don't know that she's like, I want to set things on fire. I think she just likes the flame decals. We'll stay on standby here and get everything prepped for a killer study sesh. Sorry to keep relying you on like this. Wow. I hope you find Melly without much trouble. Yeah, it's gonna be super easy. Also, I bet if I do this, her face is just gonna pop up. She's in the schoolyard, guys. I found her. She's in the schoolyard. I might actually have to look for her in the schoolyard though. And because the game is not great, people are just going to be popping up left and right. Is this her? Is she in her uniform? Yeah, okay. They have me getting all of them while they're in their like formal academy attire. Huh? Oh, hey, Kevin Tuts. Mella, is that you? Seriously? You have eyes, don't you? Obviously, it's Mella you're talking to. Oh, right. I guess I'm not decked out in my usual gear today. Ari made a big fuss about wearing our uniforms for this study group thing. So, yeah, it's not like I had much of a choice. But what are you doing here anyway? I've been looking for you. I should have said I came to raid your base. Wow, what's the occasion? You itching for another showdown or something? Nope, I'm gonna teach ya. Oh, okay, you came up here to bring me back to the classroom, huh? Guess time got away from me while I was admiring the veggies. Holy shit, wait. I had to get a capture of this specific image. Might as well get going then. Oh, they didn't. Oh my God, they didn't like reanimate her legs so that she walked normally, which tells me one of two things. Either they were too lazy to do it and they just like threw her legs around willy-nilly, or it tells a story about Mella, the character, such that she's so used to walking with those stiff-legged leather boots that she can't walk in a normal gait any longer, and that is now her gait. Either way you look at it, it's amazing. It's fantastic. We could be like, devs are lazy. Look at the games themselves. But then also, there's like a canonical reason behind their laziness that they can fall back on. It's great. Sup, amigos? Melly, welcome back. And Kevin Tense, thanks so much for finding her. So she'll run like Conor McGregor. Yeah, I know. She'll run like Conor McGregor. Exactly. Exactly like that. Oh my god. So, where were you lazing around this time? Here and there. Lady Mella, is something amiss? Nah, we're all good, right? The dream study team's all here. That's what counts. Time's a wasted, so I say, let's hit the books. Take it away, Professor Kevin Tense. These three are counting on you. Let's go. I can't wait for these kids to still fail, because I'm an idiot too. Do I talk to one of them at a time? God, how am I supposed to know this? I don't get it. See how it's going. Don't think I didn't see you and your smug face hovering there. You got some nerve. You realize I'm a second-year student, right? I'm going to tell you you're above you. Yeah, well, your brain's about 13 years behind me. Aries says we need to let you help, so fine. You can try to tutor me or whatever. But I'll be shocked if you can get this literature stuff to sink in. I mean, how am I supposed to know how some made-up characters in a story are feeling? See, the protagonist in this book is the mom in a Mousehold family. Her name's Mama Mousehold. We're supposed to analyze why she calls Papa Mousehold terrible in this passage. Mama Mousehold's eyes glittered with tears. It was clear from the letter Papa Mousehold had left. She would never get to see him again. Toying with my feelings right to the end, you really are a terrible thing. Well, I mean, she thinks he's terrible, right? But does she think he's terrible because she actually loves him a lot? Or because it's not right to toy with someone's feelings? Seems to me it's not right to toy with someone's feelings. Maybe you're not half bad at tutoring after all. The answer was staring me right in the face. Why did I even bother overthinking this? What's up, my guy? Hey, Flynn, if I turn the light down, do you want to say hi again? Oh, that was a nice use of the jump button, buddy. Okay, I love you, bye. What a stellar guy. What a stellar little dude. Okay, no, hold up. Why would they ask you to analyze this if the answer's written right there? I feel like it's not the right call. Hey, Giacomo's calling you out. Are you sure you really know your stuff? I'm starting to think you're as bad as I am at understanding how people feel. You know what? I've seen all I needed to see. I think I'm better off studying by myself. So feel free to toddle on home, Professor. Hey, did I screw that up? Did I goof? Oh, he's right there again. Okay, moving on to the next one. A tale of three spite ops whose brotherly bonds are even more tangled than the webs they weave. Huh? Another family sob story? Did I goof? What I know is that I know not. I have fathomed the depths of mine own ignorance. Ah, noble sensei, comest thou to proffer me a helping hand? My deepest thanks. Mathematics is the scourge of my existence, in particular, arithmetic. 'Tis an unsolvable mystery. But since my true calling lies in garment design, I feel I need not concern myself with numbers. They have naught to do with passion, after all. No, you'll need numbers. You're going to have to take measurements. Skill in mathematics will still be of service to me, you say. I do not quite follow. I think I know what Kevin Tuns is getting at. It's like with our Team Star outfits, remember? We ended up spending a lot of money on them. As indeed we should. One must not shy from expense when creating objects of great quality. But we had reams of fabric left over after the outfits were made. Don't you think we could have saved some more money there? I cannot deny it. 'Tis a fair point. Now that I think of it, the garment's dimensions and the costs of materials demand calculation. They do. They do indeed demand calculation. And if selling one's creations, profit margins too come into play. They do. You're going to have to deal with a P&L, little profit and loss report. A designer who pays heed to such figures and sums would surely prove the superior artisan. 'Twould seem my thinking was naive. I had turned my eyes from the inconvenient truth. Oh, are we getting a little Al Gore call-out about an inconvenient truth? That decides it. My heart has changed and my mind made up. From now on, I will devote myself to the study of mathematics. Hi-ya! Okay, he's not there anymore. I don't think I scared him. I think we're good. Sorry, I kind of butted in on your tutoring just now, Kevin. I'm glad it all worked out, though. Thanks to you, Atticus seems really inspired to study. He's the type that gets totally absorbed once he's fired up, so I'm sure he'll be just fine. Man, this is hard. What are you looking at, Kevin Tense? Oh, yeah, you're a tutor now, aren't you? I am. I am indeed. All right, then. I was just doing some practice questions. Here, let me know if you think this one's true or false. You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. Okay. You can be gifted Pokemon, and you can hatch eggs. So I'm going to say that's false. Flint's right up over here now. I love it. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Can't go forgetting about Pokemon you hatch from eggs. 2 out of 3. Okay, next one. What is the name of the gemstone that glows over a Pokemon's head when it terrestrializes? Nice. Nice. Nice ammo. I literally don't know this. Which makes a Terra-Jewel appear above the Pokemon's head. Okay. Terra-Jewel it is. Did I cheat? No. I utilized my resources. It's different, team. It's different. Got a low battery on this controller. Yeah, that sounds about right. Guess it makes sense you know about all this, seeing as you have your own Terra Orb. Either way, terrestrializing is pretty awesome, don't you think? Only outstanding students get to have a Terra Orb all for themselves, though. Well, that feels like a bummer. Okay, next one. This has zilch to do with the test, but I want to ask you something. I don't know how to put it. It's a tricky one. You got to promise not to laugh, okay? So, how important do you think dreams are? Like our future goals? Exactly. I'm talking about the future. What we want to be when we're older, that kind of stuff. Yosh, what's up? Welcome back. Hey, buddy. I've got no idea about all that right now. Meanwhile, most of Team Stars seem like they've got it figured out. They got proper dreams. Even the veggies in the schoolyard are doing their best to grow, you know? I wish I had their kind of direction. I mean, what'll happen if I never figure it out? What if I never find a dream to chase? Honestly, I get scared just thinking about it. Mela looks like the prime bullying victim. Nah, Mela's cool. Without her cool outfit, nah, she responds to everyone the same way, and it is with overt, heavy aggression. Not this Andrew Tate level passive aggression. No, she's like all in. Like, you say one thing to her the wrong way, and she is going to try to put her hand up your ass and make you talk like a puppet saying the things she wants you to say. What if I never find a dream? Honestly, I just get scared thinking, you'll find a dream. You have your art, don't you? Warzone making you lose patience and you haven't even played it yet? Hell yeah, that's good. Huh? How'd you know I joined the art club? Well, whatever. That's just a hobby anyway. Not like I'm going to do art to earn a living. Wait, now I think about it. Miss Dragon Balls does art for his job. He always looks like he's having a great time at school. It's like he's not working at all. If I could do something like that, if I could paint for a living, that'd be crazy fun. It wouldn't find a game, so you go to the problem and think it file hasn't installed. Average Warzone experience, yeah. So you're installing. Well, that's good. I'm glad that it seems like you might have found the problem. I downloaded the update. I have everything ready to go. I just haven't played any Warzone games yet. Do you think that could be it? Is it really okay to call that my dream? For sure. Like, I just want to play. Yeah, I get that. Did you, is it on PC? Do you have to, like, do a scan and repair? You're right. That's got to be it. That's my dream. Hell yeah. Let's go, Mela. Man, I feel like a whole new person. Thanks, Kevin Tense. Just being a cool dude. Want the white Godzilla skin? I went with... You continue to tutor Team Star for a while. Love that for me. I went with the King Kong bundle because I wanted the Yeetus Deletus finishing move, where you pick them up, slam them on the ground, and then uppercut them off the map. PC, you downloaded the driver thing? Okay. And then if you do the execution while they're like in a down but not out kind of status, like while they're knocked, you do like a Hulk v Loki thing where you like smash them and then whip them off the map. And it's awesome. Downloaded the driver thing, then the game, and then one file didn't download. Getting the Kong bundle to boost your chance to get the white skin. Wait. Oh, wait. Is the white skin one where you only get it if you get the other 2 bundles? I hate that they're doing that. I kind of hate that because it's not there. It's essentially saying like, we want to make this specific item a premium item, and we're going to do that by manufacturing a premium level to it, right? They're not charging any more for it. They're only saying you can only get it if you buy these 2 bundles, whether you like them or not. This event has the white skin and your thing is boosted by using the Kong skin. I'm going to have to tap the sign again. The white skin is in the event. Okay. I don't have the event. The event wasn't available for me yet. It said that it didn't start till tomorrow. But if you use the Kong skin, it boosts you getting it. Okay. I get that. I'm surprised that they're putting a skin in the just the event. Usually what you would normally get is like a camo or something of that nature, not a full player skin. Although we did see that with the zombie event. The event's tomorrow. Okay. We did see that with the zombie event. There was a lot of work that you had to do, but that was all about collecting bones, and there was no way to get a boost to that. You explained it? No, you explained it fine. I wasn't following. That's on me. All right, gang. I'd say it's about time we cue the outro and wrap up today's study sesh. Yes, great effort all around. Does everyone feel like they made progress today? Ortega did not. I failed that one right off the rip. There are 3 skins, not 1? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess I did okay. Sure feels like we didn't need a tutor, though. Well, I learned that even arithmetic can be enthralling when engaged with in earnest. Thanks to our esteemed tutor, I feel enlivened as a I'm struggling. As a rev of room, drenched in poison. I feel like someone's used defog on me, man. I'm seeing everything so clearly, the knowledge is just pouring itself into my brain. It looks like we had some mixed results, but we should be okay for the makeup tests at least. I screwed Ortega over. That's on me 100%. What nerds? Yeah, no, I did a bad job. I tutored that kid the entire wrong way. I didn't even do it on purpose, like in Kung Pao Enter the Fist. I did it like I was trying to do the best that I could, and it was poop. The worst part is he had questions about literature, and I'm like, words are my job. How did I do that badly? I think I did that badly because I was overthinking it, right? Atticus seems stuck up. Atticus is a ninja. Can we throw him in a volcano? No, but there is a crater. There's a Paldean crater. There's no volcanoes. We don't have like a Mount Doom out here. Or what's the mountain in Legend of Zelda? I want to say Goron, but that's not right? It's not Goron Mountain, is it? Goron are the people that are there. Is it Goron? Is it Goron Mountain? It might be Goron Mountain. I've psyched myself out. I got thrown off by getting the literature stuff wrong. I'm all over the place here. It was really kind of you to help us out. We prepared a little thank you gift from all of us, so here you go. A pair of wise glasses. Death Mountain. It's Death Mountain. Of course it'd be Death Mountain. A pair of wise glasses. Joke's on you guys. I've already got my wise glasses. Wah. All right, I put the pair of wise glasses in my bag's other items pocket. I also... Wait, what? Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, wait, what? Jessica Alba might be in Deadpool and Wolverine as Sue Storm. Oh, wait. What? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Because they've got a few people that they're bringing back from other from other Marvel franchises, right? To like, step in for alternate universe individuals. I also obtained Modified Uniform A, Modified Uniform B, Team Star sunglasses, Team Star gloves, Team Star heels, Team Star helmet, and Team Star case. Let's do a Team Stars pose together too. Here, I'll teach you how to do it. Oh, I'm gonna learn the Hasta La Vista emote. Oh my god. Come on, guys, what are you all doing here? Penny. Yeah, busted. Chris Evans is Human Torch. Oh, I love it. I hope they see Chris Evans as Human Torch and then like jump to another universe and it's Chris Evans as Steve Rogers. I was just walking down the hall and saw you all in here. But that's fine. No one asked me to join, so I should just leave, shouldn't I? We already know Jennifer Garner back as Elektra. Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry about that. See you later. I haven't really learned anything about it except that we are definitely getting Wolverine in like the like bright yellow costume. That's really the only thing that I know. And that they were doing their best to film during the writer's strike, but because Ryan Reynolds is part of the Writers Guild, as part of the strike, he was not allowed to ad-lib at all during the scenes that they filmed during the strike, which is kind of cool. It's like cool that there's that much of a dedication to solidarity. Lady Penny, wait! It's not what you think, Penny. Hear us out. So what happened was Ryan Reynolds confirmed it? Okay, cool. Whew. I thought you'd all decided not to talk to me anymore. We would never. That's what it must have looked like, though, huh? Sorry we made you worry. We just didn't want to drag you into another one of our messes. Our bad, Penny. Well, apology not accepted. Hell yeah, Penny. Let's go. Oh, man, I love that. I love that energy. Wait, for real? Why do you guys get to decide that I'd just be weighed down by your problems? I really feel like us talking about like what friends do, she may have kind of missed the point here. It feels a little bit like she may have missed the point. I'm your friend, right? So you should come bother me more. Lean on me. That's what would actually make me happy. Oh, Lady Penny. And if things get really bad, I could just hack into the school system and fix your grades anyway. Let's go. And then you can buy my silence. I can be bought. Just give me cash. Deadpool and Wolverine had shot so much of it before the writer's strike. And then after, they had a few weeks where, yeah. They also probably had people work on VFX. Yeah, while the writer's strike was going on for the scenes they shot. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. And I'm sure that the things that they did shoot were, they may have been more practical effects, right? Like more action scenes that were practical effects where they wanted Deadpool like as part of the scene for whatever reason, not necessarily just to be his standard merc with a mouth. Disney fast tracked this Deadpool 3 to get it out mid this year. Yeah. Like you said, if they had scenes shot before the strike, it makes sense that, you have people like mess around with other parts that can be worked on without having to worry about breaking the strike. What? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, isn't that taking it a bit far? No, it's taking it just far enough. Thunderbolts is being fast-tracked right now? Huh. Sorry, that was a joke. I was trying to light things up in here, but I guess that was pretty out of character. Glad to hear it. If you were serious, I would have had to pummel some sense into you. But what about before? I'm actually a really good tutor, Yeah, Penny, you're going to have to take some time with Ortega because I definitely taught that kid wrong. So feel free to ask me for help with studying and stuff anytime. Lady Penny, we are honored by the generosity. Does this mean we got to get lectured by Kevin Tents and Penny now? I guess there are worse things. Careful, my man. That was dangerously close to a straight-up compliment. You just come right out and say you like the idea. We all know you're thinking it. Not looking good for Cap 4. Thunderbolt's already filming and will come out late next year. Shows which movies will hit, they think will hit, and which will flop. Yeah, but they also think like every movie is going to hit, right? Like, why would you release a movie if you think that it's going to be bad? We've seen that Warner Brothers is no problem taking the tax credit rather than putting it out like to the public. Indeed, I need not even use my ninja senses, so childishly apparent from are thy true feelings. What? As if you know what's in my head. You guys don't get the first clue about me. Try getting to know me better before spouting nonsense, huh? You're all the worst. Is this like John Ralphio? I feel like this is a little bit like John Ralphio, yeah? Is John Ralphio? This John Ralphio? It might be John Ralphio. Hey guys, I think we broke Ortega. I love that we're all just laughing at him now. You think Disney's given up on Cap 4? The bad test screenings, major summer reshoots. It sounds like the Marvels situation. All right, let's see. Okay. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. We did it. I think that's all of the epilogue stuff, right? I know that it looks like we can go back into the crater. I don't know if we have to, but I'm gonna call this a success, right? I'm gonna call this a success. I'm gonna call the stream a success. I'm gonna call every one of you chatters. I was about to say chat people or chat folk. I'm gonna call every one of you chatters a success, and thank you for being here. We'll be shocked if Thunderbolts and Cap 4 switch release dates. Oh, okay. I don't know when Cap 4 was supposed to come out. But either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to be calling the stream over on YouTube. So thank you, everyone that bounced over there. I appreciate that as well. And then